moved on. Come on.
They don't want to put up with the headache.
They just rather take it to the crib,
call it. You get ready. Yeah, you got to rest up for the third place game. So I think, England's already knows that's kind of going to be the case there.
I welcome in Chris Ello, Matt Scraby. How are you gentlemen today?
Well, I'm better today because I didn't leave my phone in the car. So
yes,
I'm
you came in a little spicy yesterday.
Yeah, feeling ahead of the game already today.
Can I explore that for a second?
Sure.
He wants to explore it.
There's many things to be angry about, but leaving your phone in your car is not that.
I was angry at myself.
That was the second one, though.
I was angry at myself for being an idiot.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
He didn't do it just once.
Yeah, second time. Yeah,
again.
okay. All right.
And the second time was a further walk back.
Okay.
Yeah, this didn't have anything to do with mad at anybody. Just calling myself a moron. That's all that
Say
was.
that.
So. Yeah. No, I'm feeling better today. I had a little round of golf this morning. I told Scraby I've really been, kind of. I think I'm to the point where I should shoot in the 80s. I really think it's time. I know I'm good enough to do it. I just got to do it. And it seems like every round there's, the one hole or, a good shot lands in the sand and something happens and I just can't quite get there. So today we played down at Anagic, which is the old East Lake course. And I had 6 holes to go, and I was like going to finish up in the mid 80s, it looked like. And then out of nowhere, I stopped being able to hit the ball. And I double bogeyed 4 straight holes. And when I ended up parring 18, I ended up with a 90. I didn't make the 80s. So it just goes to show you, because if I would have got a 90 6 months ago, I would have come in here and gone, guys, I got a 90.
Right.
But
your expectations have gone up.
Right. Now I was disappointed because I really felt I should have made it today, but I didn't make it.
Now, for those who are watching on YouTube, you may see there's only 2 of us. I'm here. We're all in the studio.
I can't figure out.
We have a little bit of traffic today in terms of the equipment in here. So Scraby is trying to navigate that right now. He's almost broken one of the cameras already.
Yes. Well, here's the thing I don't understand is we have these lights in the middle. I guess I'll just turn around my camera, but I'll describe it for everybody else. And
he's breaking more
everything.
Stuff.
We have these lights in the middle for some reason. And for another, I don't know why they're zip tied together.
Yeah. So long story short,
I can't remove them.
That is why I'm not on camera at this point. We will get to that at some point. But can we talk? Shall we talk about the World Cup semifinal, or should we talk about Home Run Derby first?
I actually think more people care about the World Cup semifinal.
Okay, let's go there.
Especially since
Spain kind of dominated that match.
Did they? I mean, I saw 21 shots for France to 9 for Spain.
Well,
maybe most of that was just trying to catch up.
Let me back that up.
In the second
Spain
half.
dominated the first half of that game.
I think France was desperate and started trying to pressure in the second half. But you give up a goal. The first goal was a PK for Spain, a penalty. And if Spain gets a goal, that's a wrap. They don't. They've given up 1 goal the whole tournament.
They control possession most of the time.
So if you give up a goal to them, now you have to open up. They get a second goal. That is really a wrap.
Yeah,
because they've only given up, like I said, 1 goal the whole tournament. So, and people thought France was going to win this because of the way France had been playing, but from what I'm told, Spain's the defending European champion. So Spain just went out and said, "Hey, wait. Don't forget about us."
Yeah, no,
they played a great match and shut them out.
They dominated the first half. They didn't. France didn't look anything like themselves in the first half.
Yeah, too bad.
And so they'll move on and await the winner of Argentina apparently, but supposed to be.
I think
England,
most people
Argentina.
feel isn't it? I mean, it's so sad that we're into the semifinals and FIFA. The only thing anybody thinks is that they're just cheating the entire tournament through. That's can't be great for the World Cup.
I also read more about the Flo Balogun red card. Number one, he said that his teammates did not need that pressure.
I read he said that the vibe was
weird.
Different after he got the green light to play.
Yes, and I also read, and I don't know how true this is, but there was one guy who made the decision to lift the red card. One guy. out of like 17 that did this.
What are we talking about here?
The Flo Balogun red card.
Back to USA.
So there's one guy, and that guy has ties back to our president. So
of course he does.
I mean,
is there any?
Was that in question?
I could have believed that he just gave Infantino a call, and Infantino was like, "All right, I'll call them, but can't do anything." I didn't know it was direct.
Isn't it all the same though? I mean, like whether he gave him a call and he
being direct, having one guy make this decision who has a tie to the president makes it seem like that's where it just makes it seem like we did something dirty here.
I mean, it was.
Of course we did. Did anybody think anything differently?
I was trying in my head to be like, "This is all right. It's sports, whatever."
The comedy of all of it was the what's the I don't even care the head of FIFA's name,
Infantino.
Yeah, okay. The comedy of all of it was him explaining the process of how this worked once the president called him, and I was like, dude. You are just making all of this up. Every single bit of it you're making up. We knew he was. There was no, here's what we all know what happened. And if we don't know, this is at least what we think happened. The president called. He said, "Hey, look, man, we gave you a hell of a lot of money. To bring the tournament here. You made me
card was unjust.
You made me the Peace Prize winner of FIFA, and so I kind of hold sway over you. And you know what? I'm pulling what they call it. The people joked and called it the Trump card. I'm pulling the Trump card, and I'm asking right now. Not asking. I'm basically. I'm strongly suggesting that you find a way to overturn this. What I'm told is a red card, which even though I know lots and lots about sports, I've never heard of a red card.
That is funny too.
But I'm told that this is not good for our squad. So
it's very
so the guy just said, "Sure, you know what? Just leave it to me."
Right.
And then I think I really do. I think
the mechanisms after.
And after really that, the guy just started making stuff up. But the red card was rescinded right there.
Pretty much.
I don't think anybody even believes there is such a rule that allows you to delay a red card.
I don't know how much I can be mad at someone trying to stand up for our country, though.
I don't think
who's mad at any. No, I'm not mad. Did I say I was mad at the president? I'm mad at the guy. I'm mad at the fact that FIFA is so controllable like that.
Right. Which gets us back to our original point that people think it is this Argentina is being gifted away,
which is the whole thing. And we believe, that is completely ludicrous in our conscious mind.
It is.
Right? That the FIFA
I'm glad you said that.
You're right. That FIFA has just handed the tournament already to Argentina.
I'm so glad you said that.
However, having said that, and really believing it and wanting to believe that it's all on the up and up,
there doesn't seem to be some shade.
We have all watched the last two Argentina matches, and there's been some crazy stuff happening.
And then Messi's like talking very harshly to a referee. He's like, "You will talk to me with respect."
Listen, I think this is Michael Jordan rules. Like, if you ever watch old clips of Michael Jordan talking to referees?
Did he say "you will talk to me with respect"?
No, but there was a certain amount of I don't know, almost reverence as these officials talk to Michael because he was the best player in the league. That's just kind of how it's gone. If who's the best player? If Aaron Judge, he's probably going to be able to have a different conversation or Shohei if he were to ever have a conversation.
There's only one league. There's only one league, by the way, Tony, where the superstar does not get to talk to the officials with impunity. That would be the WNBA, where the bigger white superstar you are, the more crap you get for anything that you may or may not do.
That may be true in the WNBA.
Yeah.
They got to get that.
They got to work on that.
There was a podcast ranking the worst commissioners / leaders of organizations, and it was between Infantino and Kathy Engelbert, the WNBA commissioner.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question. I got to believe the people in the WNBA. Paige Beckers actually came out and said, "Hey, where are the black coaches in the league?" So I mean, there's so many unhappy players. I don't know why, they can't get a commissioner in there where they could work together, because this league has a chance to do something, but I don't think the window will be open forever and ever.
That is what
I would like them to pounce when they can.
That is what we call the intertwine right there. We did World Cup, and a WNBA like all in one swoop there. You didn't even know how we got it, but we pulled that off.
The intertwine.
Let's get to break. Off to a good start. Marvell Gwynn will join us.
And we didn't even waste our discussion on the home run derby, so we can do that next segment.
This Mason Miller thing, I got to get you. You guys got to talk to me about it.
You got 30 seconds. Go ahead. Get it off your chest.
Why is everyone now so concerned with trading Mason Miller? I don't get it.
Concerned like
trade him? Yeah. Why is everybody now saying, oh, there's tons of rumors out there? Craig Stammen said a couple weeks ago in his pregame scrub, he said, usually trades don't happen with people that you're talking about, especially with AJ. Things come out of nowhere with AJ. I'm just angry that we want to trade Mason Miller all of a sudden.
There are people on the radio that saying if you don't trade him, you make him a starting pitcher. So I think I don't know who that is again, but I've heard rumors that somebody's saying that, which I think is increasing the conversation here.
I said I didn't want him to become a starting pitcher, but I do not want to get rid of him off from this team.
All right, let's hold that thought. Mason Miller talk. We're actually here from Mason Miller. He was peppered with questions at his scrum yesterday. We'll have some of that sound. We'll get into the home run derby as well. Marvell Gwynn, on the official SDFC podcast, will join us, talk about the last game that just took place, Spain and France.
And talk about what the officials can do to assist Argentina tomorrow.
We'll get his take on all of it. More Gwynn and Chris on the other side.
For the most in.
These things, it even tells you, hey, there's a canyon over here. Don't hit it here.
Scraby from about 45 feet. His caddy tells him to play it a little to the right. He's been playing well so far today. Fourth hole. Nice smooth delivery. Hit it too hard. Sasquatch.
So Chris says that he can't play golf, but this is the second birdie putt he's made for us. This time it was like 20 feet.
Thank you very much, Greg. But once again, you're hitting some very nice shots as well. I'm not used to complimentary to you, but can't help but be complimentary. Your shot making today.
With my what?
Your shot making. You hit some.
These things, it even tells you, hey, there's a canyon over here. Don't hit it here.
Scraby from about 45 feet. His caddy tells him to play it a little to the right. He's been playing well so far today. Fourth hole. Nice smooth delivery. Hit it too hard. Sasquatch.
So Chris says that he can't play golf, but this is the second birdie putt he's made for us. This time it was like 20 feet.
Thank you very much, Greg. But once again, you're hitting some very nice shots as well. I'm not usually complimentary to you, but can't help but be complimentary. Your shot making.
With my what?
Your shot making. You hit some.
These things, it even tells you, hey, there's a canyon over here, don't hit it here.
Scraby from about 45 feet. His caddy tells him to play it a little to the right. He's been playing well so far today. Fourth hole, nice smooth delivery. Hit it too hard. Sasquatch.
So Chris says that he can't play golf, but this is the second birdie putt he's made for us. This time it was like 20 feet.
Thank you very much, Greg. But once again, you're hitting some very nice shots as well. I'm not usually complimentary to you, but can't help but be complimentary. Your shot making.
With my what?
Happy to have you with all of us in the Bill House Studios, where we know how 2:18 is the time. Chris Ello, Tony Gwynn Jr., Matt Scraby, Marvell Wynn are one of our soccer guys from the official SDFC podcast. Coming up at the bottom of the hour, if you're just tuning in, bit of a surprise, I think. At least most had France favored over Spain. Didn't work out that way. Spain 2, France 0. Final. Spain goes to the finals. We'll talk about that. England and Argentina play tomorrow. And then one of these days, I guess SDFC gets back on the pitch, right?
Yep.
It's in our future somewhere. But the MLS has been off for a while the World Cup has been going on. I think we should also talk to Marvell about, what we as a group decided yesterday, that based on the number of goals that have been scored in this tournament by the respective leagues, that the MLS is now far superior to the Premier League.
I look forward to hearing what Marvell has
Would you
to
like
say
to hear
about
his
that.
comments
I
on
would.
that?
I would.
Wait, sorry, I was listening to a Mason Miller clip.
Sorry.
We said yesterday
at
that the Premier League, there's only been one guy in the whole Premier League that scored a goal in the World Cup, and of course Messi, who's an MLS guy, has outscored that guy.
I thought you were making fun of me because I brought that up yesterday.
Thus, the MLS is superior to the Premier League. Yeah, that was not exactly our greatest deduction, but we may try it. Marvell Wynn is on. We have a good Chris's Fantabulous Sports Game Show coming up later as well, and the Daily Gambit. Chris versus the Fans, the Big Five, the whole shooting match. Scraby has his show on tonight at 6:00. The Scraby Chronicles will take the stage. Jordan Walker. I will never like Jordan Walker. It's not his fault. Well, it is his fault.
Jordan Walker seems like a great human being.
Doesn't he? I just want you to know that maybe he owes me, but this is a guy that came out with high expectations, right?
Oh, he must have had him on fantasy.
That's exactly where this is going.
Oh, no, I don't have him now. Wait, look, I don't have him now. I had him 2 times prior to now. And both times I had him, he got sent back to the minor leagues because he couldn't play. So I wasn't going to fall for the banana in the tailpipe a third time, Tony. When he became available this year, I was like, nah, I'm passing this time on Jordan Walker. Whoops. Yeah, now he's great.
Yeah, on the other hand, Chris told me to pick up Jordan Walker.
I did,
so
early
I
on.
am loving Jordan Walker.
Right, he's helped you quite a bit because no one in your league had him.
Nope.
Which is understandable based on what he's done in the past. But this has been the breakout year, certainly for Jordan Walker. Now he has a home run derby to his on his resume, and he did it, I guess, Tony, in very exciting fashion to knock off the hometown favorite, Kyle Schwarber.
They did what with the last swing was this colored ball. It was half white, half red.
Okay.
No one through the previous however many rounds hit that specific ball out of the ballpark. So he got down to his last swing.
Okay.
He still needed 3 homers to win, or might have been 4 homers to win.
All right.
And so he had to hit the ball that no one else had hit out, and he proceeded to.
So you hit that when you get extra swing.
You get extra swing. Get 1 extra swing. And so he hit it out 4 times.
The one he won on was the
best part about watching Jordan from a hitting standpoint is all of his homers were pretty much line drives. He had a few moon shots, but everything else, and the dude wasn't even swinging hard. He was just kind of nice and easy, and they were all line drives out. It was a good performance. And you know what? I have to admit it. I had no intention of watching this game at all.
Right.
But Trey is super into baseball, and it's one of the few times where, like, my entire family was actually watching baseball. No one but me and Trey really, like, enjoy baseball. So they were all watching, so I stood in there, and I was like, this is actually way better than the time. I actually think this has better flow than trying to, like, speed through and get your swings off. And, I thought it played better.
And you can listen to all of us old guys who don't like it and are tired of it and think they should do away with it, and it's not baseball and it's just a bunch of made-up crap. But as long as you get 43,000 people in the ballpark every year that you have this, and you have networks and now streaming services bidding millions of dollars to televise it, it's not going anywhere. So I might as well get used to it.
And I thought Elle and Barry and Albert and who are the Matt Viscursion and
commentators.
I thought they did a good job.
They were on it.
I thought they did
was
really
it Barry that said that was the best home run derby he's ever seen?
It was.
He
Barry.
was feeling it.
He was enjoying himself. For sure.
Now,
I'm trying to remember who the player was that was in the booth with Viscursion.
I know.
Oh, was it Rizzo?
Possibly. It wasn't Ryan Howard.
Ryan
Howard was doing sideline interviews, I saw.
I think it was
now Rizzo. The one thing I think we should bring up, at least, from the stuff I read, is that baseball is at least taking some criticism, maybe more than some, for basically leaving a lot of their fans out by putting it on Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
And, look, the old thing, you take the most money, and then the people that don't have Netflix or don't know how to operate all that stuff, I think there's still some of us left. But not everyone has Netflix. I think we have to, at least say that. And I think people that were used to watching it for free on ESPN or wherever it was, that are home run derby fans, were upset. And they give it the old, it's a common argument. But the thing is, well, baseball, took the money and didn't care about the fans. And the NFL here's the same thing by putting games on. The Thursday night game now is not free for everybody. You have to have Prime Video to watch the Thursday night game. I can't scream at Major League Baseball too much for this, though, because although I understand all of you don't have Netflix, and I know that there are probably some people that really wanted to watch it, especially, older people who aren't into the streaming world yet. The fact of the matter is, this is what's happening now. So I think you just, even if you're not there yet, then get somebody to come over and help you, or you know what I mean? Do what you got to do, because, right, more and more games, baseball, football, basketball, the NBA, half of it's streamed now. This is how you're going to have to watch your sports. So, I don't like it, but it's true.
By the way, these entities moved this way because people stopped. They started cord cutting.
Yep.
And they got scared that they were stuck in these cable deals and
no one was watching
because
they're on Netflix or whatever.
Now they panicked. I don't know if they panicked. Maybe they just got wise and just said, all right, we got to move it over this way.
There's approximately, according to Q3 2025 of this study, 75 million people in the United States have Netflix, which is not obviously half. I think the population of the United States is just over 300 million or something.
Okay.
I would argue, though, you are reaching way more people. You're providing your service.
Well, there's more than one
people.
person with each Netflix,
and you can watch it around the world. Before ESPN, I don't know that you can watch it.
That's true. That's why they don't completely cut you off from being able to share. Because they could make that extremely difficult. And they have made it more difficult here as of late.
You mean for me to have a Netflix account, but you to use it?
Right. They've made that difficult. But they want that to be part of it because they want people in on Netflix.
Yeah, the fact of the matter is, if you are let's say you're in Japan. Now, Ohtani wasn't in it, but I got to believe there's still fans in Japan of Major League Baseball
without a doubt
that have been drawn into it.
Murakami was in it, so
okay, Murakami, there you go. So they're watching it live on Netflix. They don't have to go through any hoops at all.
Yeah, they
just click onto what they have. So
I wonder if they even have their own broadcast at that point. I'm not sure.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I do feel for some of you. I know people tweeted it, and I saw it. Hey, thanks, Rob Manfred. You're the worst commissioner ever. You sold your fans down the river.
What do you mean, Chris?
I know.
What do you mean?
Just drink and be quiet. I just, I hear that, but if I'm coming around to it, I hate to tell you, everyone's going to have to come around to it. Again, we had our chance when the Dolphins played the Chiefs, the very first streamed playoff game.
No one needed to sign up.
That's right. If no one signed up, they would have never done it again.
Would you have been so angry?
If they had came back and been like, oh, we've got bad news on the ratings.
We had 3 people watch.
It was Chris in San Diego and 2 other people. That would have been it for the streaming. But unfortunately, 80 billion people purchased the game on Paramount or whatever was on.
Here's what I think is unfair.
So this is the way it's going to go.
Right. Here's what I think is unfair: is requiring that you have 1 billion different subscriptions to watch.
It is frustrating. Listen, for sure.
I think there probably is an element that they want to see if eventually one of these streaming services comes to the top, right? And you start
becomes the
but they all have the same. I mean, they all have different,
Right. If you wanted to watch World Cup, you needed Hulu.
Right.
If you want to watch
Friday Night Baseball for Apple TV, you need Apple TV.
Right.
Yeah. So I get it. Yeah. No, it's frustrating, and a lot of us don't really even know how to.
They all start eating each other up at some point, and how that works. We'll see.
I would like to see it, Tony, honestly, because my wife feels like every time there's a new streaming service, it's only another $10. Yeah, starting to add up, isn't it?
And that's
right. The bill is getting heavy now.
And then they slowly,
they
slowly start raising the prices.
Like
you get an
$10 was like
your membership
ad-free.
is going to be this as much now.
Yeah, $10 was ad free.
There's only $20. There's one show now that we are addicted to on every network.
Of course, that's how
right. So, should we get rid of Hulu? Oh, God, no. We'd never be able to watch Murders in the Building again.
But that is, again.
But that's how it works, right?
How long until.
You used to be able to get those channels on cable. Yeah. And then when we said we've had enough, now they all go to individualize. Panicked. And so.
How long until Netflix starts charging for the sports package? Because that is what's going to happen.
They don't have enough.
Right now,
they don't have enough yet.
Yeah, you're right. They don't.
Have pieces.
Yeah,
you're right.
Once they have a league that is
like Prime is on NBA,
right?
Or NBA is on Prime.
Once they have a,
so you're telling me I'll pay $12 or $15 now on Netflix, and then I'll pay an extra $10.
Or none of these teams seem to be exclusive, right? They're all can kind of go a little piece. If a team or if a network or a streaming service gets a thing where it's exclusive, then they'll be able to do a pack.
Let me ask another quick one, and then we'll go to our first break. We get Marvell Wynn to talk soccer coming back. First break ahead of a guest.
Okay.
Thank you.
That was some good mental gymnastics.
Are either of you? I know Scraby would never do it. Tony, maybe. All right. Is anybody or how many out there? Raise your hand unless you're driving. Are paying the extra freight So you can watch all your shows commercial free.
On most.
I
just found out yesterday we were watching. I think it was maybe Prime.
Prime.
I think it was Prime.
Yeah.
I got
there ads now.
There's ads on the movies.
The ads
on the movies though,
right.
Just right in the middle.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Like they're delivering.
And I was mad. I was like,
yes,
I'm not paying it.
They're delivering the big moment of the speech, and they're like, Jack Nicholson's just getting into it. You can't handle would you like to buy some?
Ad.
Yeah. Would you like to buy some fluffy crap for your dog?
6 minutes of ads coming your way.
Yeah, that's
Have you guys ever watched Tubi?
Yeah, because it's
Tubi,
free, but it's not.
Oh, it's free because it plays an ad every 5 seconds.
Yes, it does.
You cannot watch anything on that without being extremely annoyed.
I'm not wrong. You're not wrong. And you're talking to a person who has fast forwarded through every commercial for the last 15 years. So this is really a test for me now to go back to what did I used to do during these 3-minute commercial breaks?
Watch the commercials.
Go up, get yourself something to drink. You know, this you got to find like chores to do.
Yes, you do. And does everybody like the fact that it actually counts down up in the corner?
I love it.
I do.
You
love
like that?
I
do.
Okay.
Because I know how much time I have
That's why
left.
I'm irritated that it's 6 minutes.
Yes, when they put that up there, you're like,
that is annoying.
6 minutes. That's a long time.
You are asking people to walk away if you put up 6 minutes. Because no one's going to be sitting there for 6 minutes watching that counter go down.
They are if they want to hear what Jack Nicholson said.
Yeah, if you want to know what truth you can't handle, you're going to have to watch the commercials.
I need something to go straight into a Chris Ello Blue Chew ad while I'm watching a movie. That would be amazing. Hey, everyone, it's Chris Ello.
I'm gonna tell you what. When I get my paycheck from them, I'm gonna frame it and I'm gonna put it right in front of your face over there.
I am actually. That's
so
the first joke I've made.
And understand.
That is the first joke I've made.
What's going on?
That is the first
I want you to
joke
understand what is going on, my friend.
I completely.
You tell him, Chris.
I completely know why you're doing it.
I learned all of this from my friend Tony Gwynn Jr. He's right there. Never pass up a money-making opportunity. More Gwynn and Chris is ahead.
Ben and Woods.
Right now, we got Jake Cronenworth, and we're excited to have him on our Friar Friday interview. Jake, thanks for joining us. Always a pleasure. How are you?
Hey, guys. Appreciate you having me on. I'm doing great.
Well, we love having Jake all the time. I'll get right to it, Jake. It's been a crazy year for you. Take us back to obviously Anaheim and the hit by pitch and how that thing developed, because you were able to play for a week or so after, and then everything kind of went crazy there. We all felt for you, but we didn't really know a lot about what was going on.
Yeah, I think over the course of the next weeks, I think it was 2.5 weeks before I finally said something. I don't think I've said it in past interviews and stuff, and I don't think going to Colorado and Mexico City right after that helped at all. I think a lot of the things I was feeling, I kind of just thought it was altitude and some of the headaches I was having and bad sleep and stuff. And but obviously once we got home from that trip, I started noticing little things each day, and obviously said something after that.
Now, did your symptoms as you went into, man, I didn't even think about that. You went to Colorado, we go to Mexico City. Did your symptoms start happening worse once you returned to altitude and we got home? Is that when each day it just there was something new that was popping?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to say. I mean, I've gone back and thought about some of those days I've had, and one of the things I was looked back on was that first off day we had in Colorado a couple days after, and I remember walking to get a coffee and I couldn't even walk outside with my sunglasses on. And some of the stuff I was doing on that Friday in Colorado before the game, it just didn't feel right. And again, knowing now, I wish I would have said something then. But yeah, I mean, once we got home from that road trip, obviously some things started popping up that were I was questioning why it was happening and what was going on, and talked to some people that I know that had gone through it, and they helped a lot with kind of perspective on it and the decision I finally made to say something about it.
Jake Cronenworth is with us, and Jake, I mean, you're such a beloved player, in this organization, both fans and media. So I think for a lot of us, man, when you went down, it was hard because we didn't hear a lot. You were kind of not really around with the team. And, I started going, where's Jake? How's Jake? We weren't getting a lot of reports. How difficult was that time for you? I know this is a silly question. It was very difficult. But take us through the month and a half where I know so desperately you wanted to play, but the symptoms wouldn't go away.
Yeah, I think that was the hardest thing about it is, as Tony knows, like we're in such a routine. We're around the guys every day and, you're having fun in the clubhouse, in the dugout, and obviously playing every day with these guys. And, to have that taken away and to not even be really able to be around them, especially with some of the symptoms I was having, that's the hardest piece. And watching the games on TV and, as frustrating as it was, a lot of the people and the doctors and some guys I know that have gone through it in the past, like, the one thing that they told me was like, just take care of yourself and come back when the time is right, when you feel right. Some of these guys that I talked to tried to come back too early and it prolonged the process. So I think, as much as it did stink that I wasn't able to be here every day and be around the team, even, in the past, like last year when I had a broken rib, I'm able to be in the dugout and travel with the guys and be around them. I think it was the right decision in the end of it, now that, you look back on it.
Jake Cronenworth joins us here talking a little bit about the injury he had earlier in the season. So, Jake, at what point did you start to see the light at the end of the tunnel? Because that was a long process before you got to the point where you could even think about baseball. At what point did you start to, get encouraged that, okay, this is moving in the direction where I'm going to be back on the field soon?
Yeah, I think it was around those days. I think I had, 2 or 3 days when I was in the dugout before I headed to Arizona to get some at-bats and get a bunch of work when the team went on the road. Up until then, there wasn't really, a day where I kind of woke up and was like, oh, man, it's gone. I feel great. It was like this kind of roller coaster up and down, slow progress that I was feeling. And, again, I'd have some days where, I'd see that progress and then I'd do some things and I'd be like, that is not right. That should not happen. And inevitably, I think the thing that took the longest was my eyes to get right.
Jay Cronenworth is with us. All right, let's move past all that because we are, and you are past all that. And Jay Cronenworth is back and you're with the Padres. And, you're back to being you a little bit. You're squaring up some balls, hitting the ball into the seats. I think, at least from what I can see, you're probably feeling a lot better at home plate than you did before this all happened. Where are you right now?
Yeah, no, I feel
2:39 on the clock. Marvell Gwynn, second, will join us shortly.
Yes, you do need to, for us older folks, we remember Marvell Gwynn, the guy Marvell Gwynn.
Yeah, we'll have Marvell on here.
P and your dad and John Kruk, Homer, to start off was it the first game of the season too?
I don't remember if it was the first
really
game.
Close. Home opener, maybe something like that.
Was it 86?
Yeah, don't know the year, but I remember they did it.
Yeah, so Marvell will join us here shortly. Scrub, you all right?
I got the voicemail, but let me just text him real quick.
I'm just making sure you kind of looked at me funny there. I just saw something. Did you guys see that headline that just crossed our phone about the head chairman for the Houston Texans passed away?
McNair?
It didn't cross my phone, but it crossed something else I'm looking at. So,
yeah. Janice
McNair, 89 years old.
Co-founder and senior chair of the Houston Texans.
Yeah, I think, husband, Mr. McNair. Sorry, I'm not remembering his name, but he was not well liked, like most of these rich owners. Bob McNair. There you go. Yeah, they brought the team back after the Oilers left. Brought the Texans in.
Correct.
I think we've been around, like, there's a generation of people who don't even know what they used, like the Houston Oilers, right? That they left so long ago.
Sad.
Right? It's 30 years ago. 1996 was the last game the Houston Oilers ever played.
I still love the Oilers uniforms.
It's interesting. The Titans, they're going back to the Oilers colors this year.
Oh, so not the dark blue anymore.
No, they're going to be wearing the
Wait, say that again?
You know, the Houston Oilers home, I don't know how you describe it, the powder, not powder blue, but kind of the pastel blue that Warren Moon wore. That's what the Tennessee Titans are going to have this year. Their home unis. Yeah, they're going back to something that looks similar to the Oilers. Only took them 30 years to get back to that. So I was thinking about that the other day because the Blue Jays, I always thought had great uniforms in the Joe Carter and the, all of those championship teams. And I always loved their powder blue and the way the lettering is on the Blue Jays uniform, a little different. And then if you look at it about 10 years ago, the Blue Jays did the we have to go black coloring like everybody else. And so they had all these black jerseys and their hats changed and everything. And then they realized, no, we had it good at the beginning. So they went back. Good for them. Padres did
we got a lot going on over here.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to fill time while you guys chat over there. Padres did similar, I guess, when you think about it. Padres went from brown and gold, then a lot of years of the blue and orange, and now back to the brown and gold.
Yeah, well, they went brown, orange, gold.
Yeah.
To brown, orange, to.
What was your favorite one? Like if you could tell them today, wear just one uniform, home and away.
I like the ones they wore from 85 to what was that? 90.
So those are the ones that.
But those were my favorites. My favorites were the ones they wore in pretty much all the 90s. The blue, orange.
The blue and orange.
Yeah.
The ones that they won the 98 World Series in.
The ones just before that were the brown and orange. I enjoyed those too. They had the interlocking SD road tops.
Right. That was the first thing they switched to after the, quote, taco jerseys left.
After the Taco Bell jerseys, that's correct.
The only one that I liked the brown and the blue and orange in those days, but I really enjoyed your sand color uniform.
Me too.
And you wore those, right?
Yes.
I thought those were pretty, good. They didn't get a lot of love.
No,
some people loved them,
like the
but
sand.
a lot of people didn't love them.
Yeah.
I like those. All right. Sorry. You don't even know what these guys have been over here doing while I've been talking inanely about these uniforms. I apologize for boring the crap out of everybody there.
Marvell Wynn joins us. You hear his voice on the official SDFC podcast. All guests join us on the SDCCU fan hotline. It's not big bank banking. It's better. Marvell, how are you? I know you watched this semifinal game. First, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing very well. I am sad that I will not be able to get 4 soccer games every single day just thrown into my face. But I've been really happy with this World Cup and how fun it's been. How have you guys been?
We've been well.
We've been okay, Marvell, but I'm kind of the opposite of you. I'm happy that there's only 2 games left until I get, regular daytime afternoon programming back. So
you want as the world turns
to
come back? Okay.
Yeah, the soccer. No, you're right. Scraby's right, though. He called me out. I've been watching a lot of the matches. I may say this and that, but I've been drawn into it. So
I want to get your take first before we get into the game today on the World Cup overall. They expanded this year. We had a lot of nations represent themselves well. Did you like that element of it? Is there an element that you that you would want to change come knockout time?
Good question. I would say I definitely like the element of having all these countries come out that you might not have even heard before. It's like giving the rest of the world a bigger chance in order to represent themselves. So today we actually recorded for the podcast CJ Dos Santos, who was actually the backup keeper for Cape Verde. The ones, they tied Spain, tied Uruguay, and then went on to lose against Argentina like 3-2. And that was a country of 500,000 people. But, Italy, who's been a powerhouse in the past, hasn't made the World Cup in the last 3 rotations. So it's fun getting like a different side, a different flavor, a different style of play from different parts of the world because the sport is able to provide that. In terms of changing much things up, even when it comes to knockout stage and all that stuff, I don't know. I mean, what is it? The top 4 ranked teams are in the top 4.
Yeah.
So now we've got 1 and 4 playing against each other. So it's it's not scripted as far as I know, but it's always good to see, the teams that you kind of expected play well.
Yeah.
When, like a team like Brazil and all that stuff to go out a little bit earlier than you expected. I mean, that just goes full circle to see what this game has to offer.
Marvell Gwynn is with us, our soccer guy on the official SDFC podcast, and I know you'll be getting back to that here soon, Marvell. But, at the end here, we ended up with the top 4 ranked countries in the world, in the semifinal. I think you can ask for a little better outcome than that. But I agree with you. Cape Verde may forever be remembered as the one that kind of broke it open for everybody else, the little guy. And frankly, look, the NCAA tournament, the little guys never won it in the NCAA tournament, right? All of these teams that have pulled off these incredible upsets over the years and years and years, they've never won the championship, but it still makes the NCAA tournament great.
Right.
So I think soccer is going to learn from that. Sounds like they might even want to add a few more teams.
Yeah.
And in a sense, I know what you're kind of getting at. Like, if Cape Verde's going to make it, then I'm sorry, Italy should be there, even if they're like the worst team in Europe. Like, it seems like they got to open up for that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to open this up so much again. I mean, again, we're going to get numbers about, how many views and all that stuff, which, does matter. That's not usually the players' specific, concentration. But the way that everything worked out is, if this sport is so large and so big and played all over the world, then there's talent in so many different areas and so many different places. Like saying, France had, they were the most French-born players, in the world during this World Cup. It was like 15% or something. And because you were born in France, doesn't mean you can't play for any other outside country. So when you have a team like Cape Verde, where it's, a lot of guys were born in Portugal. Dos Santos here was born in the United States. The other guy is born in Spain. It's just a compilation of a whole bunch of different talents from around the world. And maybe you might not make one particular national team squad, but if you're, that generation removed or so from another country, you can still represent on the world stage and show that you got it. That's why there was such a big rivalry when it comes to France and Morocco, because, I think some player or some of the coaches was like, you play for Morocco if you can't play for France, so it's, one of those little slights,
Yeah, no, it certainly seems like the global game kind of came full circle here, watching all these different countries participate. Marvell, let me ask you about the game today. I think a lot of people had France going deep. Spain has played, almost perfect football, it seems like, for most of this tournament. Just break down what you saw Spain do to France in that matchup there.
Defense wins championships. I believe the last game that I slept on them, and that is so bad because I'm a defender too. I was thinking Mbappe, Doué, their attacking is so good, they're so powerful, blah blah blah. But if you first of all, if you maintain possession, they say death by 1,000 passes, you're going to tire out the other team. And if you make it so that every time you possess the ball, the other team feels like they're not going to get it back for a while, it'll just slowly drain them. Yeah. They played defensively well. They were very selective on their attacks too. It wasn't just, all right, we have the ball, just spread out, attack, do whatever you can. It seemed very strategic, but they took advantage of the opportunities that they did have, and then just went right back to playing. There wasn't any panic. There wasn't any over exuberating themselves in any other way. They just kind of slightly played their game, and they didn't really tear them apart. They just played their game, and they dictated how they were going to play, so they had all the energy, and they, got one goal, got 2 goals. And PK obviously helps make things easier, but they just played really well.
A couple of things. It reminded me of watching Floyd Mayweather fight another great boxer, because the defense just neutralized.
It just disarms him.
It just neutralized everything you do. Let me ask you this. Take me on the field, because what I noticed in the first 4 minutes of that game, France was putting a crazy amount of pressure on Spain. And you could see them in the way that they were receiving and handling these passes, that it was probably more pressure than they had seen. But then, as you said, it slowly kind of got calm, and they were able to settle in and, as you say, pick them apart. On the field, when that's happening in real time, how is it that a team is able to maintain their composure when that kind of pressure is happening in the first 3, 4, 5 minutes of a match?
It's really tough, but also semi-expected. Like, whenever you're going out to a game, whether it's home or away, you want to say, all right, we want to come out with a strong start. Let them know that we're here to play. We're here to win the game. As a defender, the first time my opposition gets the ball, I'm tackling them. I'm knocking them on the ground and saying, hi, how you doing? My name is Marv. You're going to be in my pocket the rest of the game. But if you have a team like France, which is such a big powerhouse offensively, they're just like, all right, right when we get the ball, just shove it down their throats. Let them know that we're going to put them on their heels for as long as possible, and we're going to get closer to the goal, and we're going to make them nervous. But once that first barrage goes through and you don't get really anything from it, then you start to slow down. Then you start to be like, all right, well, we can't keep this up the whole game. We have to play two-way games. We have to be offense as well as defense. We want possession. So then you start backtracking a little bit. Not that you're doubting yourself, but you just have to change tactics. Whereas Spain, the entire time, is like, all right, yeah, keep coming. We got you. Wait for it. Oh, you're getting tired? Uh-oh, we have a PK. All right, just play, keep passing. What's going to happen? Uh-oh, that's 2-0. And then there you go.
Yeah, that was taps for France.
Too.
Yeah, Marvell Gwynn is with us. So, all right, Marvell, I was going to ask you about the big one tomorrow, but we already know Argentina's been, going to be cheated into the finals. So, so you don't have to talk about that. What's your take on? It's not too late to comment on what happened to the USA. And I've got the feeling, and since this match has ended, that most of the people who really get soccer and really follow soccer and live and die with it, all of those people were way less surprised than we were. The ones that kind of got talked into the fact that, man, this is the year that the U.S. really can compete. Because when push came to shove, it's pretty obvious we really can't compete yet at that level.
What got us, or what really got people going, was our very first game against Paraguay. We played phenomenally. I mean, Pulisic won his 1v1s. McKinney was great in possession. Balogun scores like Freeman and free kicks. Like, we looked like a very good, well-rounded team. So good that it looked unfamiliar to the U.S. national team that I'm used to watching. Unfortunately, when it came to Belgium, that was familiar. That was like, oh yeah, I remember this. This is that bitter taste that I remember so often. And you want to be happy for what we did and that we got to a knockout round, a knockout stage. And of course, I mean, we had the same team out, same players out for the Belgium game. What happened? I couldn't tell you. Things didn't click, or what little missteps or mispasses that we made punished us that much more, so it made us look that much worse. And when we did play well, nothing really came from it. So then that goes by the wayside as well. It was just that was a tough game to watch, but unfortunately, it felt very familiar.
Yeah, no, I don't think anybody watching that game would disagree with a word that you just said, Marvell. It seemed like it wasn't the same confident team that we saw against Paraguay and the other opponents, but we'll have to figure it out some way, somehow. Marv, man, appreciate you coming on. That was a lot of fun, man. We got to do this again. I know SDFC will start up soon. We'd love to get you on and talk a little bit about that team when that kicks off again.
Anytime, guys. Always like talking to you guys.
Thanks, Marvell.
Marvell Gwynn there. Catch him on the official SDFC podcast.
By the way, he did not argue against my assertion that Argentina has been cheated into the finals.
He's like, well, he just said it, so I'll laugh.
Yeah, he just kind of accepted it and moved right in there. So, yeah.
There's a lot of feels like that.
Yeah, I feel really bad because, I mean, there's plenty of people that are, from the mother country, the England fans out there, and I have a feeling you guys are really in for
honestly, England making the final might be as crazy and important.
They just need to have like Argentina. A 3, 4, 5 goal lead so that nothing.
So when they red card 4 of their players in the last 10 minutes, they can hold on.
Yeah. All of a sudden, weird stuff's going to start happening.
This whole thing with the faking an injury is a red card. The Spain goalkeeper in the last 10 minutes fell on the ground, grabbed his face, and rolled over 8 times. If that's not deceiving anybody, what is?
Let's get to break. Are we doing the Daily Gambit?
No, but we're going to talk about, at least to start, something that happened to Bryce Harper and FanDuel, and it's become a big controversy.
Scraby's making it up as we go. More Gwynn and Chris.
That's not true. It's in the doc.
Jake, from a team standpoint, you guys haven't really gotten into a groove where everything is kind of hitting on all cylinders, right? You guys have hit for a bit, not pitched for a bit, not hit. I mean, from your standpoint, because you got a chance to kind of view this differently than you normally would, having to be on the field, what do you think needs to happen for this team to get moving in the direction that I think you guys have set that expectation for?
Yeah, I mean, I think it comes down to it, in the position we're in, it's winning. But what does that look like? I mean, you just said it perfectly. We have had nights where we hit and we don't pitch, and nights where we pitch and we don't hit. And how you time those up is, I think, the hardest thing in this game. You see the teams who have success over the season, it's, more times than not, that stuff's matching up pretty well. It just seems like it's not happening for us right now. But, at the end of the day, it comes down to us and the 26 guys in that clubhouse to make that happen.
Yeah.
Jake Cronenworth joining us on the SDCCU fan hotline. It's not big bank banking, it's better. And Jake, I feel like we know you well enough that I can ask a question that, is a little trickier. But if somebody would have told you that you're part of an offense that ranks last in all of these categories around Major League Baseball, would you have believed that was even possible? And then how do you, I mean, other than to just go out there day after day and kind of hit your way out of it, is there anything else you can do?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think if you had asked all of us, at the beginning of the year, even in spring training, and said, hey, you guys are going to be, at those numbers offensively in baseball, I think everybody would have kind of laughed at each other. But it's the reality of where we are. We're getting here into the middle of July and we're still in this position. But it's not easy to do. Guys' numbers are put up on the board every single night. You see it every single at bat. You see it adjust. It's just the nature of the reality we live in. But I think the one way to get away with that is, get away from that is, go out there every single night. It doesn't matter about your numbers. It's about how can we win the game tonight. It might be somebody moving a guy over, beating out a double play ball, making a great defensive play. A guy makes a big pitch, in the 8th or 9th inning with the tying run on third base. That's what it's about. And it's right now for us, it's about winning and how can we win each night. And, that's about it.
Jake, I got one more before we let you go. And, obviously, I think a lot of people are when we get to the end of the season are looking at, 2027. I know you're one of the big reps as it pertains to this upcoming CBA. It seems like both sides are at least talking at this point. You guys are throwing offers at one another, but it doesn't seem like these are cut from the same cloth. They're on opposite sides of things. How, as one of the folks who is involved with this, do you couch what's happening? I know this has to happen. You guys have to have discussions, but it doesn't seem like you guys are at least communicating in a way that bridges the gap right now.
Yeah, it's interesting, especially, the state of the game and where it's at. And, most of the times these negotiations start, about right now and about kind of how they have. I think this one, obviously, with where everything is and what they're proposing and what we are and what they're proposing is, it's significant. Like you look at their proposal and our proposal, and it's not, their proposal isn't trying to make
to it. Hour number 2 of Gwynn and Chris. Chris, hello. Tony Gwynn Jr., Matt Scraby. Thank you to Marvell Wynn, soccer guest on the SDCCU fan hotline. It's not big bank banking, it's better. If you're just tuning in, the big result today in the World Cup, I think, an upset in the minds of most as Spain shut down France 2-0. Marvell said it right. Defense wins championships. But guess what, Spain? Cheating can overcome defense.
Cheating is a champion. They say defense wins championships. Cheating wins championships.
Yeah, right. Cheating wins championships. Argentina and England tomorrow, and then Argentina, Spain will be in the final on Sunday. Or at least that's what most of us are thinking as the way the tournament has gone to this point. We don't really have Daily Gambit because there's no games of any consequence. So we're kind of tabling that a little bit. I do want to talk about the MLB salary cap ad campaign that has upset the Players Association, and I don't blame them. So we'll get to that in a little bit. I also want to throw in one quick thing that'll shock no one. The Dodgers announced today that the broken down, can't possibly get out of bed to play in the All-Star game, Shohei Ohtani, knee being drained
successfully.
Everything else can't, but he's completely out of it. He'll be ready to play this weekend against the Yankees. There's the stunner of all stunners, right? Look at Scray. I knew this would turn.
I can't even let myself go there.
Yeah, I knew he'd be mad when he heard that one. Yeah, Dodgers say Ohtani will play against Yankees. Oh, yeah.
Oh, so what? Shohei, you're bigger than the MLB All-Star game? I don't think there's a bigger league in the world.
No, you just hit it. He is absolutely in his mind.
Well, that is stupid because, hey, by the way, Shohei,
I don't know that he's lying.
The sport is what makes you money, not anything else. Well, I guess New Balance pays you as well, but you have to be paid by New Balance by playing baseball. It all comes back to you thinking you're bigger than the sport.
Scraby, with all due respect, you can say all of that stuff, and Shohei's still going
different
to the
than
bank.
us getting Netflix and Peacock and all of them. We're all the problem. We are all of us are the problem.
Yeah, if Shohei keeps playing the arrogant card, and his teammates for whatever reason stop liking it,
that will never happen.
Well, I'm just saying.
If
so he can be that way. He can be that way then.
Your production has to continue to match.
True.
Everybody's willing to deal with whatever they got to deal with as long as
Juan Soto's still a superstar.
You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like the moment that drops off, we got.
You can jog to first base all you want if you hit 48 home runs and steal 40 bases, or go 50-50.
Or 60-60, whatever it was.
Whatever he can do.
So.
But I'm with you, Scraby. I get it, but it's not going to change.
You're not wrong, but
I could put up 4 hours of podcasting, run the board, do the show and the Scraby show, but I still am not bigger than the game.
If anybody's going to,
I tell you what, if you were pulling in.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. If you can get anybody to part with some money to see you do any of that stuff, then
I bring good vibes.
It's all good.
If you were pulling in that kind of views,
people are not.
You would definitely start smelling yourself a little bit, dude.
People are not.
I don't know.
Oh, dude. My God.
I think you would.
I don't know if I could.
I think you would. I know you could. I also think you would.
We can say this because we're never going to have to actually worry about it happening. But you would be way arrogant. You'd be way out there.
I am not an arrogant person.
You're not now.
I will say that with 10 toes on the ground.
It'd be your first time, ever being the dude. I think it would change you a little bit.
I have a Scraby show. I mean, come on.
Scraby show's great. I'm just saying, if you were a dude,
if I was Colin Cowherd,
tell me you wouldn't smell yourself a little bit.
I wouldn't want to smell myself, but
I think you would.
I mean, I would be excited. I don't know that I could ever be a guy who's going to turn my back on people.
You'd be surprised, Scrape. You'd be surprised.
I mean, you haven't changed, and you've been a professional baseball
Tony's
player.
fantastic, and look, but I bet it took a little time. Number one, number two, when you're that big of a deal, you're going to actually get a lot of attention, probably more than you can actually handle. So now it's almost built in that you have to start telling some people no. And there's a trick to that.
There is a trick to that, and that is a difficult thing. That would be a difficult thing.
I want to point it out. Just want to say.
Shohei Ohtani probably, answered his phone 15 years ago, but after every single business, every business, in the world called for his endorsement. you kind of stop answering.
Well, that's why you get a cell phone number that only like a few people know.
You know what I mean, though, by that, right?
I do know what you mean, and
I would say
I never want to get to the point where I'm not answering my own phone. Okay.
Well, you might.
I'm just saying, man. First of all, I'm not of that status where any of that applies to me. I know you may think that.
No, we didn't put you there.
Yeah,
No, you're not in Shohei.
You have a syrup tree in your backyard.
I have a what?
A syrup tree.
Syrup tree.
Yeah, it was a joke. It's one of the promos that plays every once in a while on the station for our show. Chris and I were making fun of you for we were saying you're super rich, and I was like, yeah, he even has a syrup tree in the backyard.
Don't recall that.
It's ridiculous.
Look, when Tony has reporters from the MLB Network claiming that he's on a private flight to Toronto, and it actually shows up as the guy from Shark Tank, then Tony's up there.
I've reached that.
Yeah, right.
I honestly don't think it would be fun to be that famous.
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah, even if you're making a lot of money, people are gawking at you everywhere you go.
I think people actually would rather be. Well, I shouldn't say that. I think the sweet spot is you'd rather be rich than famous.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to be rich and out of the way.
Just out of sight.
Yeah, you don't want
famous is the part that gets.
I will say that
gets people in trouble. Gets you in trouble.
Yeah. I will say that I'm still at the stage where when somebody says, "Hey, I listened to the show and we like the show," that I like that. Feels
absolutely.
great.
That's fine. Yeah,
but I think you could get to a point even where everybody, like if you were walking down the street and 15, 20 people were coming at you, which happens to the likes of some of these major superstar celebrities, I could understand ducking, into a hallway somewhere and not wanting to hear from everybody.
Absolutely.
Definitely can understand that.
No one really, I mean, people recognize me sometimes, but I'd rather, because I'm awkward in person.
Yes, you
So
are.
when someone calls my name, I'm like, oh, hey, who said that? Who said that?
Instantly sweating.
I mean, is it fair? Is it fair that, I know so many people from Denver over the years because Lori's from there and friends and family and people. And it's come to, I've heard this more than a few times now, that people who have run into John Elway at dinner, in places in public, have talked many times about him being just a total jerk. And I'm not there, so I don't see it happen. But can we excuse him if he is trying to eat dinner and it's your day that it's just one autograph? Listen, to you, it's just one autograph, but to him, it's like the 90th person that day.
Right. And I
get what he's doing. And then you come back and tell everybody he's a jerk, and now it's spread around. John Elway's a jerk.
And
I don't know whether it is or not.
Listen,
I'm just saying.
I've seen it with my pops before. Now, my dad notoriously,
yes,
he might give you a hard time, but he eventually
would do it,
right?
Yeah.
But I had thought many times of the couple times where he was like, "Nah, man, I'm eating with my family.
Come on,
leave me alone."
Yeah,
that person walked away and probably was like, "Man,
I heard he was a nice guy."
Jerk.
You guys know my Reggie Miller story, and I still to this day despise Reggie Miller.
And so I think that is.
It's unfair of me to despise him though, because he was at dinner. I understand. I think that when you're at dinner and you're at your table and you're eating, you are off limits to people.
Not everybody feels that way.
I understand that.
And when you and also if you're managing a baseball game and you've been thrown out of that game and you're walking in your cleats across the street to the team hotel in uniform, nobody should run up to you with a Wheaties box and ask for your signature.
This sounds like a Tony Gwynn Sr. story.
It's exactly what they did, and he gave the gal a hard time, and then he signed. But he'd been kicked out of the game, and there was no clubhouse at the. We were playing in a minor league stadium.
He had to go back to the hotel.
He was some ladies running after him in the middle of the street.
That's a real walk of shame
with her Wheaties box.
Augie says never interrupt a man during his meal.
I'm saying you might get your hand bit off.
That could happen. Yeah. Do you guys want to hear about this Bryce Harper thing?
Sure.
Yes.
All right, so FanDuel's in a little bit of trouble because Bryce Harper, you know what cameos are? It's where you can order. Like you can order Bryce Harper to say happy birthday or whatever you want. And so you pay for it. It's a personalized message. And so he probably does a ton of these if they pay enough. Well, FanDuel apparently had a customer that was a big Phillies fan like Bryce Harper. And so the salesperson that was handling this VIP account, that's the thing, is this is a VIP account. her name is Brittany Morgan, spelled BRYTTANNI.
You don't even know how her name is spelled.
But there's a lawsuit now, and this is why it's coming to light, because Terry Thompson is the plaintiff, and he is saying that their products,
was he the VIP?
Yes, their products and VIP services intentionally coerce bettors into gambling more. He says that he incurred more than $1.5 million in a gambling debt, but his manager, Brittany, offered perks like free tickets, hotel accommodations, Super Bowl tickets, and micro bets to keep him going, and then gave him this cameo. Now, the Bryce Harper part comes in because he read this thing to her. Here's what he read.
He read it to him.
Yes, it says, "Hey, Terry, your host, Brittany from FanDuel, wanted to make sure your Thanksgiving was extra special, so I just wanted to hop on and wish you and your family a wonderful Thanksgiving. Tell Max I said hello." And so that's what he sent. Now, FanDuel took the video, slapped their logo on the video, and then sent it to Terry Thompson. And that is where everybody is saying that it's a massive problem, because they're using it as FanDuel is using it as marketing material. Hey, we're sending you a cameo, a personalized cameo of Bryce Harper. It's from us. We got this for you. So stay with us, because we're going to keep, you're going to keep getting things like this. If you keep betting with us, if you keep going to FanDuel and spending $1.5 million, we're going to send you more cameos. The problem is Bryce Harper had no idea that FanDuel claimed this as some sort of marketing promotional material.
Can we just shut FanDuel down then?
Yeah, I play devil's advocate.
Say that's it.
Can I play devil's advocate?
Please.
Okay. So Bryce says on his thing, I think Bryce is the one who has the biggest beef.
Yeah, right? Because they misrepresented him.
Right, but I don't think anything else in here was done crazy.
Well, you can't. Bryce Harper can't. It's like a gray area.
This is a VIP, right? And I assume when you become a VIP, how do you become a VIP?
You have to spend a lot of money.
So you're spending money already.
He had the $1.5 million spent.
Okay, so the VIP host, says, you know what, I'm gonna get
Bryce Harper.
I'm gonna buy this cameo with my own money, or with the company's money. I'm gonna get him to send this message saying, "Hey, man, I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving." Wouldn't that be a part of the VIP experience? I can see if Bryce was like, "Hey, listen, man, we're gonna get you some more micro bets." And
he was like, "Hey, you should bet on this and bet on that."
That's different, but this seems to be a part of the VIP experience.
He said
they're not doing getting cameos for everybody, right? Is for the this specific VIP one.
Harper said FanDuel put its logo and used it as gambling promotion. I did not know this would happen. I did not consent. They had no right to do it. Had I known their true intent, I would not have made the video.
That is legit.
But he made it, right?
Yeah, because he didn't know.
But I'm saying
he thought he was sending a
the
Thanksgiving
lawsuit
video.
is coming from the gentleman who had the
$1.5 million. Yeah, Terry is suing FanDuel. This is why this came to light.
So how much? I guess my next question is, how much had he already spent before the Bryce Harper cameo?
Way too much.
I'm just having a hard time believing that
in the
Bryce
end,
Harper's cameo caused him to go out.
Oh, I get it.
And gamble too much.
I don't think this is like a focal point. I think this is caught in the wash of discovery. But I think what this guy is ultimately saying is these companies are they're kind of like cigarette companies. They're like, everything's fine. Here, it's safe. Go for it. And then down the road, you realize
maybe the wrong messenger.
From Terry?
Yes.
Probably. But this is what he's trying to stop them from adding or trying to get them to bet more by giving them perks like Super Bowl tickets.
As long as they didn't use the cameo, it would have been all good.
Definitely not. But Terry, I think Terry's looking for an out.
Terry's definitely.
I do not disagree with Terry though that they are shady and they do things that will make you spend more.
That's probably a step too far. A little too much creativity from the VIP host.
Oh, K-Law's added he mortgaged his house 3 times. So Terry was on one. Terry was on one.
Terry seems to be trying to get out from something.
But don't you think it's weird? Like gambling companies giving you Super Bowl tickets so that you spend more? I think that's strange.
I mean, if I was spending, I would be looking at it like, oh, I spent this much. So now they're gonna hook me up with some tickets.
This is a world that we will never know anything about.
I will never.
I mean, the same thing happens in Las Vegas and has forever.
Right.
The more money you spend, the more free stuff they keep.
They comp your room.
Yes, you immediately.
Right.
You know what? You spend enough money tonight. You go stay in the presidential suite.
And they're saying that because
that's what happens.
And they're saying that that's different because you could gamble every single minute of every single day. You have to be in Vegas to take advantage of that. Okay. So you have to be in the casino, and then you're going to leave the casino, and you're not going to bet at that casino anymore because you leave Las Vegas. But FanDuel, you can just open up your phone, do it from anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, Terry is fighting an uphill battle.
Terry is in the best,
especially if he mortgaged his house three times.
Yeah, man. That's
what bank is allowing him to do that 3 times? Anyway,
you're once a bank teller.
That's very true. I did look up some famous accounts. So,
all right, you guys have run away with yourselves on that one. We will come back with more Gwynn and Chris here on the flip side at the bottom of the hour. Fantabulous Sports Game Show, and a lot more on Gwynn and Chris.
All right, first pitch coming up. Blake Dunn getting ready to hit, and we're underway. Gets him to chase after that one. Right through there for a strike.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 3. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings and misses. 1 away. Here's the lineup for the Reds. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now he's challenging the called strike.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Sal Stewart, the next to hit, takes outside. That one close, ruled a ball. And the count is 2-0. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Just
no, that missed. That's a ball.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Tatis. And that is that. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. High fly ball down the left field line. Bleday going back. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot. The Padres score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
1 down. Next for the Padres, Ty France. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. and the Padres have a man aboard with one out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number
Nice
13.
line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Swings and misses and one down below the zone. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Flying around third is France. The relay to the plate. He'll score easily. It's 2-0.
Picks himself up at RBI.
All right, first pitch coming up. Blake Dunn getting ready to hit. And we're
That's
underway.
the ball.
Gets him to chase after that one. Right through there for a strike.
Really
Ball,
good
that's
take,
up.
especially with 2 strikes.
And that
Ball.
is downstairs. And that's ball 3. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings and misses. One away. Here's the lineup for the Reds. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now he's challenging the called strike.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Sal Stewart, the next to hit, takes outside. That one close, ruled a ball. And the count is 2-0. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Just
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Tatis. And that is that. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. High fly ball down the left field line.
The PA taking issue with MLB. And I have to say, I did ask about this maybe 3 weeks ago. I asked you guys, have you guys seen any alternative promotion? And we hadn't seen anything. Well, it's starting to circulate now, and they're going through MLB TV to get this done. Scraby has one of the commercials. Is it a commercial?
Yeah, it's a minute commercial. Now there's several points where you're gonna hear stuff, but I'm gonna have to describe the other points.
Go ahead. But basically what we're getting here is something that is put out by
MLB.
The side of Major League Baseball
while you're watching games.
While you're watching a game, to try to get you to start thinking along their lines ahead of the eventual conflict with the Players Association.
So the ad starts with the premise: how do fans feel about baseball today? And here it goes.
I'd like to see a little bit more parity, man, a little bit more competition.
Let's give these young guys like a salary floor.
100% needs a salary cap. That's the biggest issue in baseball right now.
It says fans agree.
Yeah. Okay.
You got a loaded team like the Dodgers going against teams that don't have any big names.
It's a Cubs fan.
It needs to be more equitable.
Imbalanced big time when it comes to big market, small market.
79% of avid MLB fans support a salary cap, it says.
All right.
NBA, NHL, and football, it needs to be more competitive.
The small market could compete because all the teams would have a cap
I think the Reds would have a better chance to win if the salary cap was implemented.
Anyway, that's how it goes.
I think you get the idea.
Yeah,
right?
They
They're
found
just
a
going
bunch
to
of
drive it.
fans.
They're going to drive it down our throat. The whole idea is going to be that we got to have a salary cap. You all want a salary cap. Right. The game has to have a salary cap in order to work. And without the salary cap, it is a joke. The Dodgers are like 100-0, and the Reds are 2-98.
Every year.
Right. It's just insane how different it is. And I will look, we can all grant everybody, and we can talk about this more later, because I think there's a lot to unpack. But look, we know the Dodgers won the last two. We get it. Okay. But we also, and I guarantee you the Players Association are paying very close attention to this. We also can tell you that the White Sox are 24th in payroll. The Marlins are 26th. And I'm doing this off the top of my head, so I may be off by 1 or 2. I think the Brewers are 27th. The Nationals 28th. Anyway, the Guardians are 30th. And I might have left one out. But bottom line, every one of the bottom 5 teams in payroll would be in the playoffs this week. Right. Or, if they started today. This system, I hate to tell you, is not broke. It's easier, maybe. The Dodgers have advantages. Nothing, I'm not going to argue. But to tell us that baseball is just a joke, that the teams get the more money, it's not playing out that way, and that's the problem.
I thought it was funny that the Cubs fan was talking about.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was rich.
Now I understand the Reds fan. You get as much runway as you need.
Yeah,
but I don't want to hear from you, Cubs fan. Listen. I do tip my hat to MLB for finally doing something.
They're trying
in their favor. This is the first really move. Now, MLBPA has taken issue with this because they don't have a TV station that they are a network that they could
a little unfair
run it through. But hey, that's one of the advantages. They have the advantage on social media, whether they understand that or not. Those old men who are doing the ownership side, they don't know how to do social media.
No.
They are dominating social media side of things.
Yeah. I also want to make it clear to anybody that wants to argue with me, and I honestly will listen to your argument. It does seem on the surface that it would be better if it was a fair playing field, in the sense there was a salary cap, a salary floor, and everybody was kind of in between somewhere. So I get it. I understand it. But what I need to tell you, and why I will keep saying it the way I do, is that the players are not going to accept that. And the reason they're not going to is because of the success of the small market teams year after year after year after year. And so we have to figure out a way to deal with this based on what we have in front of us.
Right.
If you all want to be on the side of the owners, have at it. That's not going to change or help get this thing solved.
Yeah.
Even if you're on the side of the players, it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't matter what side you're on or what side is right or wrong.
It boils down to them coming to an understanding.
Right.
Aren't they also kind of trashing their own game by saying that it's unfair and it's an unlevel playing field?
They don't care about that right now because this is a race for public perception.
They're trying to win in the court of public opinion.
But they're saying our product is not fair.
They know that you'll forget that. They said that.
I will never forget.
The court of public opinion, they may win it going away.
Yeah.
Not going to matter.
All right.
Oh. All right.
This is going to be dirty.
To break we go. Where are we going next, Grape?
That's okay. We got Jake on one side and we got, Dick on the other. So it's looking pretty good.
We're going to go to my favorite game, Chris's Fantabulous Sports Game Show.
Last
week, Tony,
Scraby.
Adam played for you.
Oh,
and
he whipped him so bad.
Oh, no.
Adam has a photographic memory.
Adam was even more crazy at it than you are.
He goes,
Tony.
"Do you want me to rub it in?"
he was
talking trash.
He was toying with Scraby.
Yeah, it was like I was a cat.
I'm not even going to go with the answer that I know is right. I'm going to just kind of guess one for fun.
He goes, "You mean Trevor Lawrence?" I'm like,
yeah, it was a joke.
Come on.
Yeah, glad to have you back on this, Tony, for sure.
Spike the football on you, huh?
Guess.
Well, didn't he? No, his best line of the whole thing, Adam, is he played. He went back down to his office.
Oh,
he immediately got on the chat and he went, Hey, I've been away from my desk for a little while. Did I miss anything?
Hey, you know what I did?
Shout out to Adam.
I
I
hope Ethan and Adam are listening right now because I did it for Ethan. I did it for Ethan.
Yeah, you lost
his father
on purpose?
would win on the radio. So I did it for
and so
Ethan.
now you're going to out that to Ethan if he is listening right now.
Right.
I mean,
I
what
did
kind
it
of
for
guy
you,
are
Ethan.
you? Oh,
All right. So
Did it
coming
for
up
you.
next, Scraby will lose on purpose for Trey Gwynn.
I don't know that Trey. Maybe okay. I would do it for Trey if he needed me to.
It's okay. You don't need to, buddy.
All right, good.
From the first pitch of the year to the biggest.
Right now, we got Jake Cronenworth, and we're excited to have him on our Friar Friday interview. Jake, thanks for joining us. Always a pleasure. How are you?
Hey guys, appreciate you having me on. I'm doing great.
Stay low. Hands on the heart. Stay low. Typical tandem student right there.
I tried. I wrecked your good job, buddy.
Fun, huh?
You need help with anything? Okay, I'm nervous. Stand up, stay low. Hands on the heart. Stay low.
.3 The Fan. We are going to do the Fantabulous Sports Game Show. You know, it just dawned on me, though. Spain beat France today. They're in the final. Tomorrow, England against Argentina. Everybody thinks FIFA's going to cheat for Argentina. You know the most famous goal ever scored in the World Cup? Like, one goal stands out, has its own name. It's the greatest goal ever scored in a World Cup. Most famous goal. It's called the Maradona's Hand of God goal. Do you ever heard of this? Yes. He scored the goal, the ball, he hit it in with his hand.
Yeah, they didn't have VAR back then.
Right. So somehow nobody saw it. The ball went in. That was a victory for Argentina over England.
Yeah.
In that game.
The hand of God.
And here they are 40 years later going to play. We'll see how Argentina cheats England this time.
I mean, if God's helping them, then I guess it's not cheating. It's not cheating.
All right, let's play today's.
Oh, yes.
Oh, you got to do something?
I got it.
Okay, Fantabulous Game Show.
Hey, all you beautiful people out there. It's time to play one of our favorite games of the week.
All right.
We like to call it...
Ooh, I'm going to go.
Chris's Fantabulous Sports Game Show.
It starts right now on 97.3 The Fan.
All right, I'll give you a category real quick, guys. I just want to let you all know this is the sheet I worked on all day yesterday and last night.
Oh, my
But
goodness.
I've changed the category.
Of course you did.
This category is straight up, simple. If you can't win this, Scraby, you never will win.
Maybe I'll lose it just so we can end the game.
We'll never end the game. So you might as well try to win. Today's category, name the 39 National League All-Stars that are going to be in tonight's game.
Oh, okay.
There are 33 that made the team. There have been 6 chosen as replacements. You guys got to name all 39. Everybody who made the team is on this list, even if they're not going to play. Simple, simple, simple. All right, Scraby, you want to go first?
Sure.
All right, give me a National League All-Star. I could have gone American League, but I think that would have been much more difficult.
Oh, I thought we were going American League. I panicked real quick. I was like, All-Star game history, and then I realized it was this year only. So National League.
Yeah, you got to name a National League All-Star this year.
All right, let's talk.
39 correct answers, so you guys got to go a little quick.
Let's talk about Jacob Mizraowski.
That's you're on the board. Tony, give me an NL All-Star.
Mason Miller.
Hey, the Padre. All right, Scrabe, you're up 1-1. Ohtani, he made it. He's not going to play. Tony.
Muncy.
But luckily, Ohtani will be available for the Yankee series.
Yes.
Max Muncy.
Yes.
He made it. Yeah, he's on there. Be cool if the other Max Muncy made it, but he didn't.
They'd share a birthday and an All-Star game.
Is that crazy?
Just
that
nuts.
Is crazy.
And they both started with the A's. All right, Scraby, 2-2. Yamamoto. You guys are going through the Dodgers right now, which is fine.
There's like 6 of them.
3-2. Scraby, you're naming National League All-Stars, and today's Fantabulous. I think it'll get crazy at the end, but maybe not. Maybe you guys just keep rolling. Tony.
Drake Baldwin.
Yeah. Rookie of the Year last year. Come back nicely for the Braves. 3-3. Scraby.
I can tell you someone who's not in the All-Star game.
That's not the category.
I know.
Yeah, don't confuse us.
Zach Wheeler will never let us forget. I'm going to talk
take
about.
a shot at Zach.
Yeah, no, because I saw this guy interviewing yesterday, and he goes. They asked him, "What do you think about him being left out?" And he said, "Well, he's got better numbers than me." And
Chris
I'm sitting
Sale.
right
That
here.
guy is Chris Sale. Yeah.
Yes. Chris Sale.
You're going with Chris Sale?
Yes.
All right. Well, they chose Chris Sale so that he doesn't wipe out the Braves locker room. Tony.
Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman's on the All-Star team. He is. Tony, 4. Scraby, 4. Still a long way to go. 31 correct answers left. NL All-Stars. That, by the way, 39 is a lot. I think back in the heyday of your dad, maybe 24, 5 guys made it. Certainly wasn't 39 guys. Scraby.
I'm going to go with Luis Ariz.
Luis Ariz. He is on the All-Star team. Tony.
Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies is on the All-Star team. Bounce back year for him. We're tied at 5. Scraby. NL All-Stars this year.
Go with my guy, Jordan Walker.
Jordan Walker, he is on there. All right, Scraby leads. Tony.
C.J. Abrams.
C.J. Abrams. Yeah, just to add insult to injury, Padre fans, he's batting cleanup tonight. That's what they think of him. Scraby.
I'm going to go with my other guy, Schwarber.
Schwarbs. All right, Schwarber's in there.
I'm going to go with his teammate with the bad hair, Brandon Marsh.
God.
He's having a great
One
season.
of the negatives of the All-Star game tonight, I have to watch Brandon Marsh come up. 7-7, we're tied. Maybe the fact that he's on a national stage tonight, maybe somebody will get the word to him.
I don't think so.
Yeah, probably
He was on national stage last night. He looked as happy as a
he was sitting around and he had his hair wet.
Just happy. I'm convinced it's not wet. I'm convinced that's gel.
Interesting.
Like, did you see it? Did you watch? Did you look at it?
It looked weird.
It looked like it was
sticky. It looks
sticky.
I don't care what it is. It looks terrible.
It does look terrible.
And I'm not. Everyone thinks so, except apparently him and I guess his wife, who doesn't tell him. 7-7. Scraby. All-Stars NL this year.
I always get these guys confused.
Well, then go somewhere else.
I think
you can't afford an incorrect answer.
Contreras is William.
Why do you even risk it? You know, just go elsewhere.
No, I knew it.
You got it. William Contreras is correct. 8-7. Scraby. Tony.
Have we said Juan yet? Soto?
I don't know. Are you asking or telling?
I'm telling you.
No, we have not.
Juan Soto's in. Correct. Tied at 8. Got a ways to go. Still 23 correct answers left. No strikes yet. NL All-Stars. Scraby.
PCA.
Yeah. Okay. Is it possible they could put PCA and Soto together in the outfield?
Yeah.
Ugh. All right, Tony.
Andy Pages.
Andy Pages.
I forgot about him.
Yeah, he's having a year. Just what the Dodgers needed. Another player to jump up there and be good. Yeah.
I'll go with Mr. FanDuel, Bryce Harper.
Okay, Bryce Harper. He's there. Scraby 10, Tony 9.
Give me the lone Rocky.
You may have him.
Mr. Hunter Goodman.
Hunter Goodman. By the way, somebody teach him how to throw. I mean, I know he can hit 27.
He can't throw?
Half his throws go into the center field. I don't get it. You're a major leaguer. Come on. Work on it. 10-10. Rockies don't have enough money to hire a throwing, instructor. All right.
I'm going to go Skeens.
Paul Skeens.
Paul.
He made the All-Star team. Yep. 11-10. Scraby's on top. No strikes yet.
Matt Olson.
National League All-Stars. Matt Olson. Correct. Amundo. Still going undefeated so far. You guys are doing all right. 11-11. 17 left. When will it get tough?
Now.
You think about now it's starting to get tough? Okay. I mean, there's obviously all-star names, but I figured it'd be hard to get them all. You guys are doing great so far. Matt Scraby needs one here. The game is slowing to a crawl.
Christopher Sanchez.
There you go. Starting pitcher tonight. That is correct. Very good. You had a good stat yesterday. We should share. The last Philly to start the All-Star game was Roy Halladay. On the other side, Cease is starting for a Blue Jay. Last Blue Jay was also Roy Halladay.
Yeah, it's funny how things come up like that.
All right, 12-11.
How about the league's best offensive challenger, Sal Stewart?
Sal Stewart. Yeah, is he the best or the most?
I think he's the best.
He's both.
He's up there.
Sal Stewart made the All-Stars this year. Yes.
Did you see what he said about facing Mason Miller?
No, what he said?
He said he throws a ghost ball because you're just basically swinging, hoping to connect.
It makes sense to me.
I mean, he got a hit off him, right?
Who knows? He probably did. That dude can hit.
He's a good hitter. Yeah, Manny taught him well. 12-12. Scraby.
Yeah.
Slowing down.
Definitely
15 left.
I'm just going to go name brand, Diamondback, Corbin Carroll.
Yeah, he made it. He doesn't deserve, though. He's like 2 for his last 50. Don't I know it? He takes my fantasy team down with him for the moment. 13-12. Scraby's on top. Tony.
I don't think we said James yet, have we? Wood?
James Wood.
Oh, Matt Scraby, you
Chicken
dummy.
Dinner. 13-13 with 13 correct answers to go. You guys have no strikes. You're naming National League All-Stars that are in tonight's, or, chosen for tonight's game.
Things are getting a little weird here.
Yeah, it's going to get crazy. Some of these are...
Oh.
Yes?
Otto Lopez.
Yeah, hey, there you go, Scrape.
Good pull.
Yeah, he is. He's also, I never give him a mention, but he's also on my fantasy team, and I've been pleased with him, obviously.
I'm sure. That's why you're not mentioning him.
I know. I complain about the guys who don't do anything. Otto Lopez, I haven't had to worry about him.
He says we pulling out names. Give me Ivan Herrera.
Ivan Herrera was the last second edition.
Would have never got that one.
That's why I saw it, because he was last second
Cardinals DH. He got in there because Ohtani checked out. All right, 14-14.
Ohtani left the chat.
11-11, or 11 left, Scraby. No strikes yet.
Yeah, things are getting hard.
11 guys are still out there that are in the chosen for the All-Star game. Scrabe, who do you have?
I don't know.
Slim pickings here. Slimmer pickings, I'll say. I mean, these guys are all name brand, but got to figure out who it is. By the way, I don't know if you noticed, I turned off Fox's coverage up there and put ESPN on. Because they were covering the game, and I just saw we were going to be in the middle of the game. They put the whole roster up there in front for Scraby. I took it off.
Okay, here we go, Matt.
Scraby was like, dang it.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
I
snuck
Here
out.
we go, Matt.
Scraby, you need one or, a buzzer. Come on.
I'm thinking, Chris.
I know you are. Of course you are. All-Star National League this year.
Okay.
Scraby plays fantasy baseball. He's a champ, 2-time champ. He loves this. He knows all. You're not bad at fantasy. This is.
I got to start getting our league awake here pretty soon.
You know what? I don't care if there's a league this year because I'll still be the champ then.
That's right.
Because I'll be the defending champ for eternity.
Come on,
Scraby, come on, man. You're going to have to take a strike.
At
least guess the name. I mean,
I'll go Casey Schmidt. I don't know.
Yeah, he didn't make it. That's a good
crazy
pull,
because he's having an awesome season.
He is. Schmidt is a strike for Scraby.
Give me
11 left.
Now Tony's putting his feet up.
Give me the closer for the Cardinals. I believe it's O'Brien.
Riley O'Brien.
Riley, there you go.
Never would have got that.
He's in there.
Is that the guy who Nick Castellanos hit the home run off of?
He did. He hadn't given up a homer in like a year.
Yeah. By the way, maybe we should bring Nick back. Our team was a whole lot better when he was on the squad. I'm just saying. Not trying to open up a can of worms here, but we were pretty good when he was on the team.
Oh, that's funny, Chris.
Riley O'Brien.
That's funny.
That's correct. Tony leads now, 13-12. Scraby's down a strike.
Yeah, things are not going
Or
well
15-14 with 10 correct answers to go. Scrabe, I can't give you hints, obviously.
No,
you can't.
Yeah, you just got to come up with these. They're. I could give you one hint. But I won't.
He's having an okay year. Last time I saw, he was having a good year. Michael Harris II.
Yeah, another guy having a good year.
He was a snub.
He was a snub. Michael Harrison, correct. 2 strikes, Scraby. We're down to Tony with a 15-14 lead. And his turn.
How about Justin Wrobleski?
Dodgers.
Really?
Dodger.
Oh, is that because Dave Roberts chose him?
I don't know. Wrobleski's been one of their better guys. He was an addition. There were 6 additions. He was one of them. That is correct. Wrobleski, 16-14. Scraby, you're down to you're on the doorstep. I'm going to tell you that there are 9 left. They're all pitchers.
All pitchers?
Yeah, you guys have named every position player. So at least guess a pitcher before you go down in flames, but at least guess
why
a
am I
pitcher.
not thinking? I can't think of anyone.
There's 9 pitchers left that you guys have not. 2,
I think
3,
I got a
4,
couple.
5,
I got
6,
one.
7, 8, 9.
I got one. I saw a picture of him getting on the plane yesterday. Logan Webb.
You took it.
Yeah.
Logan got there.
What a jerk.
He's very undeserving, but I guess if they're going to take a giant, why did they take? He is for him. He's not even. Well, they should have taken Schmidt. Put Casey in there. Anyway,
Don't disagree.
That's right. Scraby back in the hunt a little bit. 16-15, 8 left. All pitchers. Tony.
Johan Duran.
That's a
Tony's
good
going
one.
to the
That's a
closers.
good one.
Smart. 17-15, 7 left. Scrabe, you need one here.
Yes, I do.
You're on the doorstep. You have 7 pitchers remaining. I don't think this is going to help you, but 4 are right-handed, 3 are left-handed.
Oh, yeah.
I knew that wouldn't help you. That's why I gave it to you.
Let me just get right on that. Oh, man, the middle relievers are the ones I have no idea about.
I will tell you, none of these guys are middle relievers.
Oh.
These are all starters or the end of the game guys. 7 left.
Okay, all right.
I don't think they took any middle relievers this year. They usually do.
I need to. The game's about to end, so I got a second.
Got a second. You have 1 closer left, and 6 guys are starters.
Sandy Alcantara, an all-star?
I don't know. Is that your last guess?
Yeah.
Yeah. He deserves it over Logan Webb, but he did not make it. The game is over. Strike 3. Alcantara, not an all-star. Tony Gwynn Jr. wins Fantabulous Game Show. I will say this, Gravy. Of all the games you've ever lost, I thought those were the 3 better guesses you've ever had that were incorrect. So I think all 3 could have made it.
I'm not going to lie. At one point, I almost went to cheating and looked up at the TV, and every time I looked up, it was AL lineup. So it doesn't matter.
Here are the ones.
I'm glad you didn't get
Tony, do you have any more?
It was telling me not to cheat.
Tony, do you have any more? They're not easy, the rest of these guys.
Is Rafael Iglesias?
Iglesias is the last closer, correct.
Chase Burns,
yes.
it gets a little foggy after that.
Foggy. I'll tell you why. The rest
Ashcraft?
of the Braxton Ashcraft of Pittsburgh.
That's the one I couldn't think of.
Jesus Luzardo added on for the Phillies. Max Meyer, Marlins,
I got that one.
instead of Alcantara. Eduardo Rodriguez having a surprisingly good year for
the
Arizona.
Diamondbacks. Oh,
And finally, another ad from the Washington Nationals left-hander Foster Griffin. Yeah, I know. I don't know who he is either.
I think he pitched against us.
He had a run. I think he's got
us.
the most quality starts or something.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right, there's your Fantabulous Sports Game Show. It ended like it usually does.
Why do we keep playing then?
Because it's fun.
Is it?
Yes.
The fans love this game.
I don't think they do.
They do.
We have
Sorry.
have another game coming up next. Chris versus the fans. This is the one where you play some trivia. Chance to win prizes next
All right,
on
time for the Beaver Nuggets. So the story is somehow Buc-ee's got brought up. I think Frank brought it up.
Yes.
And it's a rest stop / mall / entertainment zone, super center. And someone said on the chat yesterday that they have like 100. They went to one with like 100 gas pumps, which is a lot, I guess. But while we were talking about this, Sam Levitt was in New York listening, and he goes, "Put me on, put me on, put me on." And so we put him on, and he's talking about how much he loves Buc-ee's. And so we got into the conversation, and it ended up being about the Beaver Nuggets. And so I had to order them because I find the name Beaver Nuggets very gross. I find it gross. But we're going to go with this. It's kind of like a Cheeto / a corn pop.
It's like a cheese doodle.
A cheese doodle. And we're going to eat them right now. I don't think these are bad, but here we go. I like it. It tastes like a corn pop,
I was just saying it tastes like a waffle, really.
It does kind of taste like a waffle. You know what? I'm in. These are good.
Yeah, I'm not.
You want another one?
No, I don't want another one. But yeah, I mean, it tastes like a waffle, like a waffle with syrup on it.
It's pretty good. I gotta say, I'm not hating these at all. Actually, they're very good. I like this. The waffle is a perfect explanation. If you've ever had, I'm sorry, I'm talking on the microphone with food in my mouth, but if you've ever had a what is it? A Lay's potato chip that's waffle flavor. It's kind of like that. Sad Fryer says, "Are they cheesy?" No, they're not cheesy at all. Actually, they're sweet.
No, it's like a hard waffle with syrup on it, with dried encrusted syrup on it.
Now I don't exactly know what the puff is. It could be just fake something.
Most likely, I mean,
it's like caramel a little bit too. All right, I gotta stop eating these because I will eat the whole bag. I love these things. I'm gonna leave them here though because I will eat this if I go home. It's just gonna be a bunch of beaver nuggets in my bed as I sleepwalk or something like that. All right, it's time for the beaver nuggets. So the story is somehow Buc-ee's got brought up. I think Frank brought it up.
Yes.
And it's a rest stop / mall / entertainment zone, super center. And someone said on the chat yesterday that they have like 100. They went to one with like 100 gas pumps, which is a lot, I guess. But while we were talking about this, Sam Levitt was in New York listening, and he goes, "Put me on, put me on, put me on." And so we put him on, and he's talking about how much he loves Buc-ee's. And so we got into the conversation, and it ended up being about the beaver nuggets. And so I had to order them because I find the name Beaver Nuggets very gross. I find it gross. But we're going to go with this. It's kind of like a Cheeto / a corn pop.
It's like a cheese doodle.
A cheese doodle. And we're going to eat them right now. I don't think these are bad, but here we go. I like it. It tastes like a corn pop.
I was just saying it tastes like a waffle, really.
It does kind of taste like a waffle. You know what? I'm in. These are good.
Yeah, I'm not.
You want another one?
No, I don't want another one. But yeah, I mean, it tastes like a waffle, like a waffle with syrup on it.
It's pretty good. I gotta say, I'm not hating these at all. Actually, they're very good. I like this. The waffle is a perfect explanation. If you've ever had, I'm sorry, I'm talking on the microphone with food in my mouth. But if you've ever had a what is it? A Lay's potato chip that's waffle flavor. It's kind of like that. Sad Fryer says, "Are they cheesy?" No, they're not cheesy at all. Actually, they're sweet.
No, it's like a hard waffle with syrup on it. With dried encrusted syrup on it.
Now I don't exactly know what the puff is. It could be just fake something.
Most likely, I mean,
it's like caramel a little bit too. All right, I gotta stop eating these because I will eat the whole bag. I love these things. I'm gonna leave them here though because I will eat this if I go home. It's just gonna be a bunch of beaver nuggets in my bed as I sleepwalk or something like that. All right, it's time for the beaver nuggets. So the story is somehow Buc-ee's got brought up. I think Frank brought it up.
Yes.
And it's a rest stop / mall / entertainment zone, super center. And someone said on the chat yesterday that they have like 100. They went to one with like 100 gas pumps, which is a lot, I guess. But while we were talking.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hour number 3 here on Gwynn and Chris. Tony Gwynn Jr., Chris Ello, Matt Scraby. Chris versus the Fan is coming your way. Fans with an S, not a fan.
Fans.
Yeah, I take them all on.
833-288-0973 if you want to take on Mr. Ello. Currently, go ahead, Scrappy.
I got somewhat, maybe not breaking news, but Dennis Lynn just put out an article about the Padres sale. Looks like they're not going to make it official until after the trade deadline.
I don't think that matters.
You don't think so?
No.
Because everybody keeps telling me that it matters.
Who's everybody? The same people that are trying to trade Mason Miller?
Great question. Experts online are saying that if they don't get this thing approved before the trade deadline, AJ Preller is going to have no idea what he's allowed to do, what he can't do.
I would expect that.
There's no way that'll happen.
That there will be some type of conversation.
There'll be some sort of communique.
Right. Like either, hey, don't do anything, or yes, you got the grace.
You guys are making me feel better, but it seems like a little bit of a Rob Manfred, hey, Padres.
Rob Manfred said that it was going to get done
after the trade deadline.
Well, now it's after the deadline.
Why did it move back?
Who said it was ahead of that?
I thought we learned like a month ago.
the people?
Yeah, people were saying that.
I thought we learned a month ago that this sale was done. Or more than a month ago.
It's just not official yet.
Didn't you just tell us during the break? Am I
No, you're not.
Am I hearing things?
No.
Or did he not say John Seidler just came out and said that it's going to be business as usual at the trade deadline? I thought you just said that, which makes it sound like
John Seidler is, if we're in your logic, he's not technically the owner.
But he's saying that's the way it's going to be. That's the way it's going to be until the new ownership takes over.
Technically, he is still the owner until after the deadline, according to you. So I guess his word is bond.
I mean, I got to be honest with you. My people are telling me it's going to be the same. My people happen to be John Seidler himself saying it.
Yeah.
I think that's
a K-Laws is saying that originally they wanted to make this approve. They wanted to approve this in June.
They say that again?
They wanted to originally.
They what?
Originally,
no, they wanted to.
Yeah, they wanted to. That doesn't mean it happens.
So that means that it didn't happen.
Yeah, it hadn't happened yet.
Well, I hope that this does not affect the trade deadline, guys.
I hope too, because if it does, you're gonna be so feeling pretty good about yourself to come in and be like, so guys, what happened?
I don't know.
We've also.
I'm not arrogant, remember?
I think you would take it.
We've also determined that the team is going to determine what he can and can't do by the way they play.
The next 10 games for them are very important.
Factoid. All right. Let's wait no longer. Let's get to this Chris versus Fan.
All right. You will be, if you win, you'll be entered for a chance at the grand prize, a 2-night stay at Fontainebleau, Las Vegas, and a $150 food and beverage credit. Oasis Pool Deck in Fontainebleau, Las Vegas is officially open for the season, offering a 6-acre elevated pool experience with 6 distinct pools and live beach. Enter to win a 2-night stay at Fontainebleau, Las Vegas, and a $150 food and beverage credit. To book your stay, visit FontainebleauLasVegas.com. Now, the rules, you have to make it through 3 questions. Each question will get more difficult. If you get the question right, you move on. If you get it wrong and Chris gets it right, you're eliminated. But if Chris gets it wrong, then you move on to the next question or you win. If you're a first-time player, let us know before you get into it, and you'll get that question for free today.
Yay.
Yay, he says. All right, is Tony asking questions today?
Are you going to allow me to ask questions today?
I thought that was the deal. Although questions are very light, I just realized.
Did we not have a clean sweep yesterday?
We did. It was
how is it light?
Impressive because I don't know how many we used yesterday, but it definitely is light. We're gonna have to find a winner pretty quick, guys.
All right. Well, let me pull up these questions here.
Are you asking me to just miss them on purpose? Because
I never said that.
Yeah. You know what? Go ahead. You ask them. Because I can't find them on my thing. I think you kicked me off of
I did not kick you off the sheet.
It's not anywhere to be found.
Let's go to Jack. Hello, Jack.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Hi,
what up, Jack?
Pretty good.
Well, apparently you're going to play a game with no questions. But...
Well, no, we have questions for Jack.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, here we go, Jack.
Hey, real quick, guys. It's my girlfriend's birthday, so shout out Gabriella. I know you're not listening, but if you are,
Hey, don't worry.
Shout out Gabriella.
You scored some points there because somebody will listen and get it to her. You know what I mean? You're gonna. That'll be good. Good move. Good
Actually,
move.
just go to the YouTube and show her this little segment. So happy birthday, Gabriella!
Yeah, very happy birthday, Gabriella. Very good.
All right, Jack. Here we go. Question.
Well, now, sorry, way more important question. Does Jack have anything lined up for the evening?
Oh,
you don't have to tell us what it is. I just want to make sure you're prepared.
Yeah, we're doing a little twilight session at Torrey Pines North.
Oh, wow, that's awesome! You got it made. You got a girlfriend that wants to go play Torrey Pines North for her birthday.
I know.
Man, that is good stuff.
Really good.
That is
yeah,
good stuff. All right, Jack. Here we go. Question number 1. On Sunday, who had the game-tying RBI for the Padres?
Game-tying RBI.
I think it's Manny. Yeah, it's Manny.
Manny is correct.
Said Manny.
Nice job. All right, here we go. Question number 2. What do I got here? Who is leading off for the American League All-Star team tonight?
Leading off for the American League All-Star team. Ooh, boy.
I don't know. Bobby Witt.
Bobby Witt. Stay there, Jack.
Yeah, I'm going to pass.
You're going to pass?
I don't even know one player on the American League All-Star team. I mean, I don't care. Wait. I swear to God, it just hit me. Stupid Mike Trout is leading off.
Oh, man, Jack, you were.
I don't know how it just crossed my mind.
Why gotta be stupid, Mike Trout?
I don't know, because he's probably not really an all-star this year, is he? Is he having that kind of year?
Jack, I'm sorry, but I hope you have a great time playing Torrey.
Yeah, but you got a good break overall, Jack.
Yeah,
you're playing Torrey North. Good luck.
Twilight.
Yeah,
for your girlfriend's birthday.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's money.
Yeah, that is money.
That is crazy.
I watched a Simpsons episode over the weekend. Homer bought Marge a bowling ball for her birthday.
Sounds like what's happening here. Yeah.
All right.
If I told Lori that, I've set it up for us to play Torrey North on her birthday, she'd be like, okay, and what's my present?
that. All right. Let's go to our next contestant, which will be Benoit. Hello, Benoit.
Hello, Gravy. And I want to let you know, the game show is my favorite thing of all time.
See?
Boy, Benoit.
That's why we can't get rid of it,
Thank you for rooting for me. You're cheering for a loser every time you play.
Not true, Scraby. You win just enough to make it interesting.
Most of the time.
Well, that boosts my confidence a little bit. Thank you very much.
Well, it's funny. He literally said the same thing that Chris said, and now your confidence is
but
it didn't do
Benoit
nothing
means
Chris
something.
Said.
All right, question number 1, Benoit. Because you said something nice, what color is the sky? Tony's giving me.
He doesn't even believe the question.
Okay, fine. I'll ask a real question then. Who is the starting? What former Padre is the starting pitcher for the AL tonight?
There you go.
Let's go with
Cease. Correct. Nice job.
It's like a winner.
We move on. Question number 2. Who has the most doubles on the Padres so far this season?
Doubles.
I'm just going to go second.
Sorry, I can't hear you. Say it one more time.
Oh, Ty France.
Ty France.
Doubles leader. Not the case.
Stay there.
Yeah, that's a good question. Boy, I can't think of how many you got. Like
doubles?
4?
No, I'm joking.
Doubles.
Somebody should have more than 4. Fernando.
He does.
Sorry about
that. He has 19. Let me just.
Does he really?
Yeah, let me just confirm.
Sorry,
that's never good when you got to go confirm.
No,
right. I know that worries everybody.
Do you guys know who's second?
No.
Gav?
I don't even know who's first.
Sorry,
I just
Benoit.
took a guess at it.
Thank you for cheering for me. No, it's Andujar. He's got 17 doubles. I think he picked up like most of them last week. Let's go to our next contestant, Martin in El Cajon. Hello, Martin.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
Not too much. You ready to play?
Ready.
Here we go. Question number 1.
Ready.
who is the lone all-star for the Padres?
The Reaper.
The Reaper. Did you guys notice too that during the games now, when they do a replay, they have a Reaper transition? Have you guys seen that?
I have not.
It's
I have
funny.
not
It's like
that.
a sickle. It's really good. All right.
I have a question.
Yeah.
When did his nickname become the Reaper, and how?
I think
it seems like it's
someone
just been there
gave
the
it
whole
to him.
time, but
It has.
it had to come from somewhere. Yeah.
It might. I don't think it just started.
Was it?
No?
He didn't have it with the A's, did he?
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
The Reaper was initially, if I remember this correctly, and you guys might.
NBC Sports California announcer Chris Carey during a 2023 game he haunts Major League Hitting. It turned into the Reaper.
Oh, so he was the Reaper before he got here.
Yeah, I figure.
So.
What year did we have Taylor Rogers?
Ooh.
The outstanding shutdown lefty.
He started out that way.
He was.
He got a few
was
at the
21?
beginning. Yeah.
Was it 21?
21, 22?
We initially named him the Reaper because of his dead looking in his eyes.
That's not wrong.
And I was calling him the Reaper, and he was balling at the time.
Taylor Rogers had lifeless eyes.
22.
22. So a year before, the Reaper was Mason Miller. It was Taylor Rogers.
Didn't they trade for him?
And then he stopped having that dead look in his eye as he started blowing saves.
Right.
Yeah.
He had a bewildered look in his eye.
It was a little.
Didn't they trade for him on like opening day or something, and they didn't have him available?
Because remember, we had, I think Suarez came out in the first game against the Diamondbacks and blew the save.
And they just gave up on him right there.
And then they made the trade for Taylor.
Yeah.
And
Suarez
he came
do it.
Yeah, and then he got traded to the Brewers later that year.
That's right.
So lots of moving around. I mean, he's played for 6 teams in his career.
Yeah,
plays for the Twins now.
For the second time he's playing.
What happened in the game?
Oh, he got it.
Okay, so
yeah, right. He said the Reaper. Sorry about that, Martin.
Where did the actual game go?
Yeah, I forgot.
Let's get to.
I think Martin had to go to work.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Martin.
Gone here.
All right, here we go. Question number 2. Martin's like, "Am I still there?"
Yeah, he's.
We're not even done.
No,
God, no.
Which?
This is question number 2, Tony.
Tony's going to like the way I phrased this question, I think. Which non-All-Star Royals player was in last night's home run derby?
Ah, yes.
Caglione.
Good enough.
Nice job.
Yeah.
All right, final one. Here we go. Question number 3. I am very proud of this question, guys. Martin, who is the youngest player right now in baseball to be in the top 5 of home runs in the league? Youngest player to be in the top 5 of home runs across baseball.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. It's the curly-headed dude on the Reds. I don't remember his name.
Curly-headed dude from the Reds.
Sal Stewart?
Yeah.
Stay there.
He's not going anywhere. He's already been here for a half an hour. He might as well stay now. All right. So can I get it doesn't matter a lot, but you're talking he's top 5 in the league.
Yep.
In his league, or I guess
major
anyway,
leagues.
he's way up there.
Yes. He's in the top 5 of all players.
All right. So it's either Schwarber or it's the next guy or the next guy or the next guy. I'll just say James Wood.
James Wood.
Get it over with.
I mean, that it is incorrect, but you're not too far off. So stay right there, Martin. You are the winner. Junior Caminero is the youngest. He was born on July 5th, 2003, which was actually after I graduated high school. James Wood is just like right behind him. He's September 17th, 2002.
All right.
So being a Libra got him on that one.
Wow, it's
close to my birthday. That's why. And I'm guessing it might fall short. He might be a Leo.
Martin, you're our winner. Just stay there for another half hour, 45 minutes or so.
We'll
take care of you.
We'll get you.
Oh, he's a Virgo.
Virgo. That's what I meant.
Oh, God. Who's a Virgo?
James Wood.
Oh, thank God.
Why?
I needed to know that. It's information.
I mean,
it's imperative.
Do you guys actually pay attention to
no
horoscopes?
No.
Okay.
See, I just said Leo. It is nowhere near September.
I think Leo's in May somewhere.
No, Leo's July.
There you go.
Okay.
Well, it's right now.
So he knows more about astrology than
I do, and I still don't care that the guy's a Virgo.
Okay.
Send us to break, Chris.
I think you do.
Oh, yeah.
Officially.
We're going to Chris on the other side.
Clear your schedule.
The Open. Right, Scraby?
Yes, the Open.
Yes, the Open. Can't call it the British Open. They don't like that. Got to call it the Open.
That's right.
Kind of like you have to call Ohio State the Ohio State University, but I refuse to do that. I refuse to call USC the whatever they want me to call them.
Is that a thing? USC needs to be the
USC wants to be just the university, straight up.
Well,
what? When is that? Is that new?
No, it's on license plates everywhere in LA.
The university?
USC, the university. Right.
Oh, wow.
Arrogant. And anyone who roots for them. Same thing, Tony.
I guess I'm arrogant.
You're in there.
I
No,
guess
but
so.
we're getting to the Open. So did you see this, though, Scraby?
What?
The players are like, I wish they could play around like at East Lake, and see what the score is like. Because they're playing here and they're already whining and complaining. And they're complaining not about the course. They're complaining about the unseasonably warm temperatures.
Yep, I've read this.
That are in wherever they're playing. You tell me it's one of those.
It's in England.
Yeah, it's one of those ones they play the British Open. I guess they rotate courses.
They do.
In the British Open. I didn't know that.
8 or something.
Okay, so wherever they are this time. But evidently,
they're at Royal Birkdale.
Thank you. All right. Scotty Scheffler's quote was one that, honestly, I would like to see this happen in one of my games of golf. He said, the ball will just roll forever. Wouldn't that be nice to just drive one in the middle of the fairway and it just rolls forever? But what they're saying makes sense. It's going to be really hard to control the ball because if you hit it, it's going to, if it does go off, it's going to just go way off course. Approach shots, it's going to be hard to keep them on the green.
Yeah.
So the guys are already kind of crying their eyes out. I get what they're saying, but it just doesn't, it's not a good look. Just go play. You're the best in the world. You should handle any circumstance, I feel.
I think what they're saying is for people who watch golf a lot, I think that they can get behind this because these courses are designed for soft conditions. They're designed.
There's always rain here.
There's always rain. There's always wind. So they're designed a certain way. But when you don't get rain and you get high temperatures, it is way more difficult.
Good.
Way more. To the point where it's not even fun to watch.
But get out of here. It's totally fun to watch Scotty Scheffler.
The dryness of the the not being able to control shots.
That ball just
goes that's what Scotty Scheffler said. It rolls forever.
And it's like watching a car wreck. You tune in, even more people tune in. They want to see Scheffler have trouble controlling the ball.
You know what I feel like on those courses all the time? And this is how, and this might have nothing to do with anything, but this is how I used to feel on Tiger Woods playing that. You have to use clubs that are, shorter distance clubs and you just refuse to do it.
Yeah.
Or you can't quite get, you got to go 2 clubs down versus, it's still too much club.
Yeah, these are links courses. These are not regular golf courses.
And a lot of us don't understand that, but I know there's no trees. The ball just rolls kind of wherever it goes.
Fairways are kind of shared fairways.
It's a
greens
different
are
deal.
shared greens, some of them. I understand what you're saying, Chris. Don't complain, but they're going to have to, because you got to make at least a fair playing field.
Okay, but I'm sure they tried, but I mean, they can't control the weather being warm. Whose fault is that? Nobody's.
Right. You can't control that.
So. Okay, so
surprised you didn't blame it on Rory McIlroy.
Well, they asked him about it because they knew he would whine about something. But no, he actually was pretty cool on it. He said, look, I mean, it's going to be a double-edged sword.
Yeah, I did read that.
So, look, here's the thing. What I'm saying is we play golf, and it is a major challenge for the whole rest of us everywhere in the world. So, you know what? These guys are getting challenged. I'd like to see somebody say, hey, it'll be a challenge. We'll have to play well. Instead of,
you'll find one.
This is impossible conditions and all of that. I don't want to hear about it. Go play.
Nah, that's the way. That's the way. We got to complain about something.
Yeah.
But what would you always say you want people to be honest. So if Scotty Scheffler was like, I love this. This is the greatest conditions I've ever seen. Wouldn't you be like?
Sometimes honesty is not saying anything at all.
That is true.
You just go play golf. I think that's what Chris is getting at.
McElroy said when you give professional golfers options, you create a little bit of doubt in their minds in terms of should I play this shot or that shot? That's when things start to get fun, especially for the viewer, but not so much for us.
All right, I back my guy.
You know what? I can get behind that statement.
I back
by
my
Rory
guy,
there.
he says.
I back my guy.
So because your guy said it, it makes it
Well,
legit.
look, I disagree with almost everything, but I said I agree with that one. That's exactly right. It's hard for them, but good for us. So, deal with it.
He says, deal with it. There was one maybe.
Well, the other thing that is true about golf, correct me if I'm wrong, they're all playing the same course. It's not like McElroy has to play this one, but Rahm gets to play that one. So they all are dealing with the exact same thing.
And this week, it seems like the weather is going to be exactly the same, but the Open itself is known for playing two different courses if you play morning versus afternoon.
I get that.
But it's not going to happen this time.
But again, in golf, they're very fair about that. You do that one day in the morning, then you do the afternoon
But you
the
can't
next.
guarantee you're going to have a storm the next day.
Absolutely
They
not.
can't make
But that's
everything
right.
You can't have everything perfect.
No,
for
but you're
everybody.
saying they're playing the same golf course.
They can play stupid.
They are. They still are playing the same golf course. Just one time the wind is the.
When I say the same golf course, I'm talking about same distances. Like if it rains a lot, these guys are going to lose distance.
We get what you're saying, that you can get a little lucky in terms of the conditions being favorable, but that is FIFA is not controlling that.
No.
Like they control everything else. This is actually just an act of the weather situation. Look, Charlie tells us this all the time, right? Charlie Hoffman. I've learned him on it, listening to him. The course in the morning's always easier because there's a little more give. The ball doesn't roll all over. So I get what they're saying, but it's as evenly set up to me as it can possibly be.
Hey, I'm going to enjoy watching. I really am. Unless they can't stick the ball on the green at all.
Yeah. I will say the only time I ever remember that happening was that one Payne Stewart year in the U.S. Open, and I think San Francisco, where the ball was just rolling off the green.
It was
25 feet away. That was ridiculous.
Gosh, I think it was in the Midwest.
San Francisco?
The Olympic Club has also had stuff like that, but the one you're talking about, I remember Phil Mickelson said we're basically trying to land a ball on concrete.
Yeah, they were putting the ball up the hill. It would not get up the hill. It would turn around. It would go back down to the middle of the fairway. And that was a little tough.
In between groups, they never do this, but in between groups, at a certain point, they start watering the green just to help out.
They were trying to give him some shot at it. Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, if you want to make perfect conditions, I have an idea. Play the British Open down in Tiger's stupid soundstage, where they have the summer crap,
the virtual.
Well,
the virtual game. Yeah,
then you can't do it in America.
What is that called? That dumb league that you watch?
TGL.
Yeah,
the Golf League.
There you go.
I don't know if we're going to be seeing the Golf League again.
I think that's going to run its course pretty quickly.
So.
I don't think so, guys. I think the British Open is going to.
I know they got a bunch of backers, but it's going to run its course the same way Liv did.
The British Open, they're going to start playing there so that everyone has the same conditions on every shot.
That would be cool.
No,
it would not be cool.
It would not be
virtual
cool.
golf. Okay.
At all.
Here comes the Big Five after Gwynn and Chris comes back.
Thank you for listening to 97.3 The Fan. Be back shortly. I would be back shortly if the thing will click. See, I'm clicking. I have no idea what's happening. It's not playing any commercials right now. Well, this is just great, everybody. Let me see if I could try to start another one. All right. Well, this is awesome. On the air right now with no help, and there are no commercials to be played. Actually, you know what I'm going to do, everybody? You're getting a real live thing right here. This is real live Matt Scraby. I'm going to have to restart Wide Orbit real quick. So goodbye, Wide Orbit. It's not even closing. I'm going to text Adam, and I'm going to say, Adam, I tried to go to break, and the commercials did not play, and the program won't shut down. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have to do some Control-Alt-Delete over here. Control-Alt-Delete. Okay, I got it. Task Manager. It's not coming up. There it goes. Task Manager came up, everybody. I have no idea. I'm way too generous with my stroke giving. Never mind.
Are you really?
Never mind.
Wait.
I did not mean for that to happen. I did not.
That sounds like a promo to me.
Scraby's giving out strokes
I can't wait to hear that one. I'm gonna laugh for a while on that one.
Nate says, Scravy, maybe you should date her.
You might be a generous stroke giver, but I don't think she really wants to leave her boyfriend for that.
All right, that was good. That was good. In full disclosure, I'm reading this. Tony can't gather himself right now. That was a good one, Chris. That was a really good one. So I saw this at 7-Eleven, and I had to get it. It's called the One Chip Challenge. It was sitting there in the aisle, and I thought, why not? Because I am into spicy stuff. But this thing looks pretty hot. I'm not going to lie. It says a Reaper pepper and a Scorpion pepper. It's also in the shape of a coffin, which doesn't make me very happy about that. Doesn't make me feel good. Oh, extreme heat, it says. I'm going to try a little bit first, just so I don't die, I guess. That's the thing I'm saying. This looks... I don't even know if I should be eating this. It looks like it has mold or something, but let's see how hot it is. Let's go. There's a little bit of spice there. It's going. Oh, man. This is hot. It's not that bad, though. I still have this side to go. It is getting hot. I'm not gonna lie. My mouth is like getting crazy. Now it's kicking in. I'm not sure if I'm gonna finish this. Honestly, it's getting serious. I gotta go with the milk. My mouth is dying right now. Yeah, this is not fun, guys. Never gonna do that again because my mouth is on fire. Thank you for listening to 97.3 The Fan. Be back shortly. I would be back shortly if the thing will click. See, I'm clicking. I'm clicking. I have no idea what's happening. It's not playing any commercials right now. Well, this is just great, everybody. Let me see if I could try to start another one. All right. Well, this is awesome. On the air right now with no help. And there are no commercials to be played. Actually, you know what I'm going to do, everybody? You're getting a real live thing right here. This is real live Matt Scraby. I'm going to have to restart Wide Orbit real quick. So, goodbye, Wide Orbit. It's not even closing. I'm going to text Adam, and I'm going to say, Adam, I tried to go to break, and the commercials did not play, and the program won't shut down. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have to do some Control-Alt-Delete over here. Control-Alt-Delete. Okay, I got it. Task Manager. It's not coming up. There it goes. Task Manager came up, everybody. I have no idea. I'm way too generous with my stroke giving. Never mind.
Are you really?
Never mind.
Wait.
I did not mean for that to happen. I did not.
That sounds like a promo to me.
Scraby's giving out strokes. I can't wait to hear that one. I'm gonna laugh for a while on that one.
Nate says, Scravy, maybe you should date her.
You might be a generous stroke giver, but I don't think she really wants to leave her boyfriend for that.
All right, that was good. That was good. In full disclosure, I'm reading this. Tony can't gather himself right now. That was a good one, Chris. That was a really good one. So I saw this at 7-Eleven, and I had to get it. It's called the One Chip Challenge. It was sitting there in the aisle, and I thought, why not? Because I am into spicy stuff. But this thing looks pretty hot. I'm not going to lie. It says a Reaper pepper and a Scorpion pepper. It's also in the shape of a coffin, which doesn't make me very happy about that. Doesn't make me feel good. Oh, extreme heat, it says. I'm going to try a little bit first, just so I don't die, I guess. That's the thing I'm saying. This looks... I don't even know if I should be eating this. It looks like it has mold or something, but let's see how hot it is. Let's go. There's a little bit of spice there. It's going. Oh, man. This is hot. It's not that bad, though. I still have this side to go. It is getting hot. I'm not gonna lie. My mouth is like getting crazy. Now it's kicking in. I'm not sure if I'm gonna finish this. Honestly, it's getting serious. I gotta go with the milk. My mouth is dying right now.
All right, 4:37 is the time. Chris, Tony, Scraby. Major League Baseball All-Star Game. Within the hour, we'll get underway in Philadelphia. Earlier today, big result in the World Cup. If you didn't hear it, Spain 2, France nothing. Bit of a surprise to many. Spain goes to the final. Tomorrow, Argentina plays England in the other semifinal. All right, Big Five time. I can tell you ahead of time that I think this is an important topic. One of the topics in the Big Five that you threw out here, Scrabe. I'm looking forward to discussing. Jordan Walker, who won the home run derby last night, talking about how he hopes his win will elicit more interest from young black athletes to play Major League Baseball.
Yep.
I did a little checking, and I think you guys are all going to be shocked at how few black players are actually in Major League Baseball.
I will not be shocked.
You won't be, but I think a lot of other people
will be.
Let's go to the Big Five.
It's that time of the show when we check on the latest in sports. Only the most important topics and questions are brought to light.
Stop what you're doing and listen.
These news stories will astound and amaze you. The one, the only.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
The Big Five starts now on 97.3 The Fan.
All right. I
feel like you plotted down too early there. The music should have went a little longer, louder.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Next
you
time
know
I'll
what?
keep that in mind.
You know, we learned last Friday, Tony, while we were out at Far Corner.
Oh, I know where he's going with this.
When Kyle Obenshire runs the show, much fewer number of mistakes. Just saying.
I did notice that. It was kind of mistake-free on Friday.
Yeah. People know
that was like my first day back at work too. So my second day, so it was like, oh, okay, this
smooth
is
transition. Yes,
it's going well. Sorry, Scrape, go ahead.
You know, I want to defend myself, but I can't because Kyle is great. So.
He's on.
Shout out to Kyle.
Hey,
although
Kyle.
I will say, Kyle.
He just praised him. He's about to dog him now. Go ahead.
No, I can't. I can't.
I will say though, Kyle.
I will not because I love Kyle and I can't do that. We're broadcasting live from the Bill House Studios where we know how. And mostly it would be me saying it to get back at Chris, and so he would just
right.
be caught
You
in the crossfire.
you were taking it straight.
Yeah. So
I'm
I don't
glad
need
you
to
didn't do that.
Yeah. All right. Luis Ariz is on the trade block. He says he doesn't want to be traded anywhere, but he also says if he does get traded, that he wants to play second base. It's not a question. Tony, does he get traded?
Yes. The Giants are down bad. You think the Padres are down bad? The Giants are down real bad. They're like 10 out.
Yeah. Isn't San Francisco a good spot for him, though? There's so many open spaces in that outfield.
It's not. I don't think he said he doesn't want to be traded. I don't think he's going to have a choice in the matter. It is a great spot for him. But when he's healthy and not dealing with the aftermath of a concussion, this is kind of the player you get. And now with the added element of a good defender, one of the best defenders.
He's become so good and we were just always told he had a brick for a glove.
Yeah,
this is not true.
This is what the part I don't like about Major League Baseball. Whether it's a situation like this, or a young kid that you already aren't letting face lefties or righties, it just makes no sense to me. But yes, I think to answer your question, he will get traded. Maybe to San Diego. Who knows?
Who knows? Chris, do you think he gets traded here?
I don't see how the Padres can explain it to everybody.
Oh, I didn't mean
back. No, I know. Okay. I'm just guessing. Yes, because if he gets traded, I'm just saying if he came back here, like, really, what are we doing? Like, we had him, we didn't like him, we let him go. now we love him. So I just don't see that working. But yeah, he could be traded. He just seems like that kind of guy that you can move around. But I don't know why he's going to win the batting title again. I mean, it's between him and Otto Lopez, and Otto ain't going to hang in there.
You just don't think Otto's going to be able to hang the whole season.
So he's going to win his fourth batting title. I think there's something to it, and he'd go somewhere and help somebody.
Number 4.
with the Major League Baseball All-Star Game happening tonight, Rob Manfred said the league is going to look into ways to generate greater participation with several top pitchers declining to take the mound tonight. He said, quote, "It's clear to me that teams are managing their pitching in a way to take advantage of the Sunday pitcher rule. I do think it's really important that we always reevaluate our approach to the All-Star Game in order to get the very, very best players actually participating in the game. Cam Schlittler, Paul Skeens, Logan Webb, and Yoshinobu Yamamoto are among the pitchers who declined to pitch in the game for rest purposes,
but because they pitch Sunday.
Yeah, or they're ineligible to pitch.
Okay, gotcha.
Because they pitch Sunday. So, Chris, how do you fix this?
You just do what I've been saying all along. Just cancel the stupid All-Star Game.
They're not going to do that.
Okay, well, you're not going to be able to fix it. I mean, teams, you can't tell a team not to use a guy on a Sunday if that's when his turn in the rotation is.
No, you're right.
Right? So guys are going to miss the game. Deal with it. As long as, we've got to the point here. I mean, I don't totally understand it because I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, most starters throw, on their off day in the middle of their, they pitch one day, play bullpen day. I don't see why you can't go out and throw an inning in the All-Star Game, but, these guys are multi-million-dollar property, and their owners and, teams don't want them getting hurt in an exhibition game. I, can't hardly blame them. So I don't know that this is a fix. And honestly, Rob Manfred has way bigger stuff to deal with. Like saving the sport would be good.
Yeah.
Rather have that than something that solves this issue.
What was how was he solving it?
He doesn't know.
Oh,
He's just trying
Scraby
to
wants me to help him.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I can't help you. I don't think you can solve it. Guys, I mean, you could probably solve it. Teams would have to kind of relent on. No, you don't. You got 36 dudes. I mean, you got a pitcher for every inning. Like, what do you? I don't see what the problem. In terms of if a guy's start date falls on Sunday, that's just kind of what it's been. Like, you may accept your invite, go hang out, but you're not pitching. Now, after that, the other dudes that are like, nah, I ain't pitching. I want to make sure I'm ready for the. Come on, man. You're an all-star.
Yeah.
You wanted to play Major League Baseball. You wanted to be really good.
You want to make a bunch of money.
This is part of it. Go, even if you can't pitch. Go.
Now, what if you're draining your knee?
Then you rest and you plan the weekend against the Yankees.
If you are genuinely hurt, right? If you are genuinely hurt, cool.
It's all good.
But listen, I guarantee you, of the 17 my dad went to, he could have got his knee drained in at least 10 of them and didn't.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it can be done. By the way, you're not playing a full 9 innings.
No.
You're literally having one at bat, maybe 2, and you're coming out.
You're also 25 years old. How are you that tired?
Especially if you need to actually have your knee drained. One at bat.
Yeah. And then we'll have the knee draining stuff set up.
We'll have set up right there because they can. It's just it's a long, uncomfortable needle that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not fun, but yeah,
God, it's actually long, uncomfortable needle.
It is.
By the way, for those
I stood in watching them pull however many cc's out of my dad's knee.
Right. For those who wondered, like, is draining a knee actually
literally
getting liquid out of the knee? Yes.
Yellow,
right? And they
disgusting
put it like in
liquid.
a bucket. And they're like, "There's the stuff that was in your knee." Yeah, it's
gosh,
great.
all this is grossing me out. It reminds me of basketball when they drank the
basketball.
When they
What
drank the liposuction stuff.
I'm glad I don't remember that.
I love basketball. It's such a good movie. All right, Jordan Walker.
It is famous.
Shocker.
What?
That you love the movie.
You guys don't think basketball is a good movie?
It's just that you love. You think every movie.
You think every
is
movie
great.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
How many times you watched Project?
Hail Mary.
Hail Mary. Yeah.
3 times in the last 2 weeks.
There
Love
you
that
go.
movie.
Yeah.
I love Rocky. He's the greatest. All right. Let's go to Jordan Walker. He won the home run derby last night, and during the media availability leading up to it, a young fan went up to him and asked him a question. Asked him about how he's going to. You can't really hear the question, but he asked him how he's going to like capitalize on this and help other kids get into the sport.
I mean, I watched, I'm a big Barry Bonds fan, and honestly, the controversy and everything like that, but I like watching him hit, and he was kind of like someone I like watching. So, for me, I want to be somebody, black kids, look up to. And so I think that, as many opportunities as I can get to take advantage of, having the honor to get invited to the All-Star game, getting the chance to do the home run derby. I just want, to be that person that they look up to, when they grow up, they're the new, milestone for the kids, younger than them. I just think it should be in line, and for young black kids, it should grow.
Isn't it kind of sad he had to defend his love of Barry Bonds because of the steroid stuff?
I mean, first of all, he's smart. He understood it. As soon as he said it, let me go ahead and give my defense, because I know how some people are going to be
I love Barry Bonds because the way he took those steroids is incredible.
So there you go, Jordan Walker. Tony, you're up first. How much impact can Jordan Walker have on young black kids?
I guarantee you he already has. Just in his night last night, all the people watching Home Run Derby, I'm sure there's some black kids somewhere that was like, oh, I want to do that.
Yeah, that's for me.
100%. And quite frankly, he probably done it even before then. He probably signed a kid's autograph and was like that kid's day. And I think, him being aware of it at, was he 25?
He's young, yeah.
I think that's a good thing for Major League Baseball. The number, I think, might have actually gone up last year for the first time.
Number of black players?
Tiny bit. Yeah, I looked it up.
Was it 8?
It went from 6.2% to 6.8.
Okay, so
not much.
Not a whole lot.
Jordan Walker just turned 24 May.
So, I was asked this question earlier today when I did a hit up with the Atlanta station, and I think Major League Baseball, with the help of Player Alliance and the Hank Aaron Classic and some of the things they're doing has started to, even if it's a little bit, has started to move the number the opposite direction. Because for a long time, it just kept going down. So
way down.
I think it's moving in the right direction. Last night, I think certainly will help.
Chris, how much impact can Jordan Walker have on young black kids?
He will, and he needs to. We need to keep this going. Just so to put some of Tony's stuff in numbers for everyone, back in the 80s through the early 90s.
This is what made me want to play baseball.
About 18% of the players were black.
Okay.
And I just told you now it's 6.8. So that is way down.
That's way down, yeah.
18 to 6. Do you know how many black players were on the opening day rosters this year? How many? The number. Give me a number, Scraby. Out of 30 teams, how many black players in Major League Baseball?
I'm going to say maybe
25.
Yeah, 30.
No, you guys are a little low, but 64 was it. And 20 of those came from the programs you're talking about, the Hank Aaron stuff, so they're doing things they have to try and develop, the interest for young black kids to play baseball. I think most of it's just assumed there's a lot of black athletes in baseball, and they're just not.
It's an expensive sport, as all sports is starting to become. I mean, it's about to be country club kids playing all sports, where it used to be kind of scattered. You got to have money now to play youth sports.
You do,
and I think baseball is probably right at the top of the list with soccer in terms of how much you're spending in order to give your kid a chance.
Way up there.
Is it?
So much for equipment to play. If you want your kid wants to be a goalie, forget it. Number one, by the way, minority in baseball with 93 players this year, Dominican Republic.
Okay. Sure. And look how much is invested in the Dominican Republic in terms of
turning players
out. Almost every team has a Dominican facility.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
that is true. All right. Well, good for Jordan Walker.
Number 2.
So Major League Baseball has been in negotiations with LA 28 about this whole baseball in the Olympics thing. And it seems like there is a lot for them to figure out, like a lot. So what the plan is, though, is they're going to shut down baseball for 11 days to accommodate the All-Star game on the West Coast, and that would precede the 16 tournament in the Olympics scheduled to be played at Dodger Stadium, which I think is kind of cool. You're going to get Dodger Stadium as your Olympic venue. But my question, and I believe Chris is up first, do you think the big names are going to be playing in the Olympics? Because there's still things that need to be figured out with teams and Major League Baseball Players Association.
I get it. There's 2028. This all happens.
Yes, summer of 2028.
So we would already have figured out.
That means we got
baseball
the
back.
disaster that could happen here in December.
That is true.
So I'm hoping. Yeah, I would think a lot of players will play because I think it'll be a good look for players and people trying to get the public back on the side of baseball. To get some of these guys in the Olympics. If we can make it happen. And I think it's important for baseball to make it happen.
Ooh, I don't like the way you just put that. And it's not had nothing to do with you. I'll explain after. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I was just going to say that I think that we need baseball in front of a bigger audience in 2028, coming off of what I think is going to happen in 2027.
I hope they aren't using that as, well, we do have the 2020 Olympics to get us back on track.
Oh,
I hope they aren't thinking along those lines.
Yeah, right.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Part of the holdup on this deal is Commissioner Manfred wants to be able to suspend or withhold salary.
Yep.
If you don't participate. And so, as you can imagine, the MLBPA is like, wait, what?
Hey, that sounds great.
Wait, what?
How about you? Whatever you suspend us, we double it. We'll get a little bit more.
Are they hourly employees at this point?
I don't know. So he wants to do that. I think the other thing is NHL or whoever came up with the idea for NHL players to be a part of the Olympics. MLB wants a similar type arrangement, and so I think it'll get done because I think both sides are motivated to get it done. But they're gonna have to do this, and considering that both sides, at least players union owners, are already kind of at odds with the other thing, it might take a little longer, but it'll get done, I think.
All right.
Number one.
Real quick, a fan who allegedly...
By the way, it's all going to have to be a part of, I'm guessing, this collective
CBA?
bargaining
It
agreement.
has to be. They have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
A fan who allegedly sent a racist message to Las Vegas Aces guard Chelsea Gray has been fired by his employer.
Do your thing, Internet.
Yes.
I saw you.
The person responsible for posting this information is no longer with the company, Hilton Grand Vacations said. His behavior was in violation of multiple company policies, does not reflect our company's values in any way.
Real quick, I have to say, I do enjoy the Internet, doing the Internet things. They're the ones who pretty much outed this dude.
Yep.
They found his name, found where he worked.
Good.
Yep.
He gone.
Yeah. Let's get the WNBA to crack down on some of the on-court behavior.
How about some referees? How about
or just get us a referee that can call something.
Let's start with the referees who can control a game. All right. That's it for the Big Five. All-Star game will be starting when we get back here. 97.3 The Fan.
Happy hour.
Happy hour.
Hot takes.
What are we doing, guys?
I'm going to see the museum for the first time ever. It's going to be sweet. See my dad's plaque. See where Trevor's plaque is going to be. It's going to be pretty dope.
Chris,
I'm going to go to the Hall of Fame for the second time because I went earlier today, but I'm going in to see Tony go into the Hall of Fame. So all the way straight at the back left.
Straight back left.
Straight on that back wall.
This one?
Yeah.
How you feeling, Tony?
I don't know how I'm feeling right now, honestly.
Excited?
I'm definitely excited. Hello. Eric, how you doing? Pretty good.
Wow. Just like I told you, next to the famous Barney Dreyfus and Leslie Wilkinson, whoever they are.
That does look like them.
I know. It's a good shot. They don't do them all that great. That one's good. Really good.
I missed a year. 300. Must have been bad. Huh? I used to be. Not anymore, though.
Oh, it's so cool. What team did you play on?
I can give you a long list of them. Brewers, Padres, Dodgers, Phillies, Nationals.
What position did you play?
I played outfield. This was my dad. Oh, there's Dick Williams, Goose. I think he'd be pretty happy with his company over there. So.
What are you thinking of seeing it for the first time?
I'm thinking
I'm hot. I'm quite warm right now, but it's cool. I mean, it's what I thought it was going to be. I mean, not too many people can say they have a dad that's enshrined in this place, so I think this is awesome.
What are we doing, guys?
I'm going to see the museum for the first time ever. It's going to be sweet. See my dad's plaque. See where Trevor's plaque is going to be. It's going to be pretty dope.
Chris,
I'm going to go to the Hall of Fame for the second time because I went earlier today, but I'm going in to see Tony go into the Hall of Fame. So all the way straight at the back left.
Straight back left.
Straight around that back wall.
This one?
Yeah.
How you feeling, Tony?
I don't know how I'm feeling right now, honestly.
Excited?
I'm definitely excited. Hello, Eric. How you doing? Pretty good.
Wow. Just like I told you, next to the famous Barney Dreyfuss and Leslie Wilkinson, whoever they are.
That does look like them.
I know. It's a good shot. They don't do them all that great. That one's good. Really good.
I missed a year. 300. Must have been bad. Huh? I used to be. Not anymore, though.
Oh, it's so cool. What team did you play on?
I can give you a long list of them. Brewers, Padres, Dodgers, Phillies, Nationals.
What position did you play?
I played outfield. This was my dad. Oh, there's Dick Williams, Goose. I think he'd be pretty happy with his company over there. So.
What are you thinking of seeing it for the first time?
I'm thinking
I'm hot. I'm quite warm right now, but it's cool. I mean, it's what I thought it was going to be. I mean, not too many people can say they have a dad that's enshrined in this place, so I think this is awesome.
What are we doing, guys?
I'm going to see the museum for the first time ever. It's going to be sweet. See my dad's plaque.
I guess it could be worse, Scraby. They could have cable cars out in the field.
Well, they have a big barrel on the field right now.
Major League Baseball, you don't have to do this.
Oh, look, Junior Caminero is now signing the Declaration of Independence.
No, he's signing the Declaration of Lineup card with a quill. This is crazy. Welcome back to Gwynn and Chris. It's the happy hour, so we're going to get
we asking? Is it our fault as consumers? Are we asking for this?
I don't think we ever did.
There's no way we need this.
We need to see them sign the lineup card.
We don't.
Quills.
And the quill, and they have like the red coats behind them.
The game. All right. First of all, the game's in Philadelphia, so they're doing what they can to make it Philly themed.
And it's 250.
It's
remember,
a 250. But
I'm just saying
they had the 200 celebration 50 years ago. 1976 game was in Philadelphia.
Okay.
Randy Jones started the game.
Wow.
Did not have to sign a quill.
What?
He just went out and actually pitched in the game. We don't need this.
Oh,
I mean, they're introducing, and what they're doing, so because you guys can't see, They're introducing the starting lineup. The players in the American League are walking out through this big, huge Liberty Bell structure. And then they're going right over to kind of a podium, and they reach over, they get a pen which is attached to this huge feather, so it looks like a quill, and they're signing a mock lineup card, this big giant mock lineup card. I guess that, like you said, Scrape, they're trying to make it look like, it's a John Hancock Declaration of Independence thing.
We don't need this, though.
We just don't need this.
I think everybody is happy with the regular walkout. Even you couldn't even put the bell there.
You can have the bell. You want the bell? Right. I'll give you the bell. I mean, it all started with opening day when the Yankees had to walk through. What did the Yankees walk through on their side? Do you remember?
Oh, it was a taxi.
That's right.
They had a taxi. Aaron Judge came spilling out of a taxi.
Remember all the dancers?
It was time for his introduction.
At least there's no dancers in this one.
And then the Giants came out and had to all negotiate a cable car.
There was no dancers when the Redcoats were around. That wasn't happening.
That's true.
So you can't have people dancing while the Redcoats.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
some serious business.
It is some serious.
At least
business.
They didn't have to ride I guess if the game was in Boston, they would have ridden a horse with Paul
Where's
Revere.
Where's the All-Star game next year? We know yet?
Let's see. Yeah, I'm sure.
It said West Coast. Oh, West Coast is on the 28. 28,
yeah. 2027 All-Star game is going to be Wrigley Field.
Wrigley Field. What are we going to be doing next year?
Oh my gosh!
What's in Chicago that we should get ourselves prepared for?
Juan Soto's getting lustily booed as he comes out to sign the quill.
I got quill. Someone just texted me saying that the fans were like literally booing everyone.
Oh, well,
they're living up to their reputation right now.
Yeah, all right. Anyway, it's the happy hour. We'll stop watching TV, which is not great radio for all of you. But anyway, you'll see some of the highlights of this later, and you'll go, oh, I know what they mean, because this is dumb. Happy hour for us is brought to you by GL Pools, the company trusted by thousands of San Diegans to keep their pools sparkling, swim ready, expertly maintained. Call GL Pools Now Say Radio for a free month of service. A couple of things on the basketball front, Tony. I always like talking with you about LeBron and, the whole thing.
Still waiting on his decision here.
Yeah, of course. And I'm sure he'll keep us waiting. But are you the Philadelphia 76ers are basically bringing anybody they can out to try to convince him to come. Jaylen Brown, of course, was traded to the Sixers, doing everything he can. Joel Embiid, and now evidently they've resurrected Benjamin Franklin from the city. I mean, anyway, you get crazy. You get what I'm saying, because Cleveland's doing the same thing. They're sending out athletes from other teams. They're sending out celebrities.
Listen, if I was,
is that going to go into his decision though? Really?
No, but I think ultimately LeBron probably knows where he's going already.
You think he's already decided?
I think he has.
Yeah.
And if I'm any of those teams that could be a LeBron James piece away, I'm doing the same thing, sending every press I got.
Is he guaranteed? Does that mean you sell out every game because of him? Is there extra money coming to your franchise because of his presence?
I would say every single one of those teams that are in attendance will jump
just for him.
James.
Okay.
And they're going to be really good. If he signs with the 76ers,
you know what that means? But they're already going to
That means you don't have to worry about Joel Embiid missing a ton of games.
He will.
You don't have to worry.
Games.
I mean, even LeBron himself can coast during the regular season with Brown and Maxey and the young kid DJ.
Yeah.
They got
anytime you mention NBA regular season and missing games and coasting, that's exactly what we're after. But what
missing
happens
games
now.
And coasting are two different things.
James is on Thursday going to be honored at Time Magazine 100. They're having a gala, and he's going to be named the magazine's Athlete of the Century.
Makes sense.
A little early. It's only 2026. We got 74 years left. Yeah, somebody else could come around.
I would love to see it. My man is 40 years old?
He's 40.
First of all, he's going
to be 42 soon.
Who's going to have 18 to 41? What is that?
But can we decide the Athlete of the Century in 2026? he might be the athlete so far of the century.
If it's starting in 1926, yeah,
I mean that's
100 years. You can pretty much do
then
it.
you're passing up Michael Jordan now.
Yeah, you're now just putting past Jordan because Jordan played in that time frame.
Wouldn't Tom Brady be the athlete of the century? Because he won most of his Super Bowls in the 2000s.
No one has played at the level at he has played, including Michael, as long as LeBron James. And I hate to admit that, but it's the truth. There ain't an athlete you can come up with that's going to be like, oh, yeah, man, when he was 41, that guy was, whew.
I don't know, Tony. The LeBron James that I see in my Twitter feed falls down all the time and throws passes up into the stands.
Your
Mrs.
For You
Dunks.
feed that just shows you all of the bad stuff.
I have the
algorithm again.
I have the anti-LeBron James feed for sure. Yeah, he doesn't get a lot of love on that, but well,
it's crazy how the internet can be, though. I mean, they could
right.
If you had never watched LeBron James play and you hopped on Chris's feed,
yeah,
you would think this guy
let me show you
the
this
worst
guy.
in the world.
Yeah, they call this guy good,
but that's what the internet can do now. It's crazy. There used to be a time you couldn't pull that trick like that by somebody's eyes. But you could literally have not seen him play and got on the internet and be like, oh, my God, this guy is – why do they have so many clips of him? So
here's something that scares me. I'm not going to get too deep into it, but it's just – I'm sure we'll hear more about it. NCAA basketball – 11 Division I basketball standout players have filed a federal class action suit alleging that the NCAA's new eligibility rules and one of the ones that they're trying to do is 5 seasons to play 5 years or whatever.
Yep.
So the NCAA
never mind that they're giving you an extra year.
Yeah, they're giving an extra year, but they're going to require you to get it all in 5 years. And you look, the NCAA deserves all the criticism it gets. But even when they do try to do something that is, I think, a good move, there's a bunch of people that are going to sue them, and that's going to happen again here. They're saying the NCAA's new rules have adversely affected their ability to extend their college careers.
This is the seniors
This is the
Sorsby,
right? This is the same thing Sorsby said. Well, I need to play because I need more money. And there was a judge who ruled in his favor. This is what's happened every time that this has gone to court. They've ruled against the NCAA, and they've given all of the power to the players, which I originally agreed with. But at some point, we got to say enough's enough, because what did Kramer say in Seinfeld or maybe elsewhere? But if you don't have rules, you have chaos. I mean, right, there has to be something as a guide. And I do believe, to the letter of the law, if there's any law that limits how much you can play or where you can go play or how much money you can make, you could make a case that is adversely affecting your ability to make a living. But to me,
college sports is never supposed to provide a living.
The courts ought to leave it alone and let them have some rules so we can just, I don't know.
College
Tony,
sports,
your thoughts, because I know you've always been big on the players' side, and I've agreed with you 100 times, but I'm trying to get to somewhere where it makes sense.
I think this has less to do about the players and our own court system. Honestly,
right. Yes.
If you can't find some type of, what's the word I'm looking for? Just common sense.
Right.
I mean, it's, I don't know. To me, this is, we have our own system hasn't allowed for, even as you said, NCAA deserves a ton of criticism. They were the monopolizers for decades. Right. But when they have tried to do some things right, our courts have been like,
courts say, no, you can't put any rules in.
And so I will say this, it's incumbent upon the NCAA to come up with rules that fit within the laws that we have. And guess what? It can be done. You just got to spend a little money to come with some smart people to get it for you. We see it all the time. We just watched the Supreme Court change a whole bunch of different things. If you get the right argument in there, you can win.
So far, every rule that they put in, though, has been argued that that's limiting my client's ability to make
They're
money.
still it feels like the NCAA is still approaching it like it's 1995.
Yeah.
And you got to get with the times. You got to come up with some new language that'll perhaps sway a judge. I don't know. I'm
what
no
about,
lawyer, but it feels like they keep getting their butt kicked in court all the time. So maybe you should hire some different lawyers.
I'll be the old man in here, but what about life isn't fair?
That part too.
Like, get over it. College sports was not a way for you to make a living.
It's a privilege, I think they say.
It's a privilege. Yeah, you like sometimes these people are like, it's just very selfish thinking.
Well, I mean, listen, they're saying, well, the fifth year seniors last year got to do it.
Yeah, sorry, life isn't fair.
So why don't we?
Yeah.
Because life isn't fair.
I'm suing.
Let's go ahead, sir.
And the reason they're suing is because they stand a really good chance of winning again.
So what now? College sports is just going to be like a place where people go to make a living, and then what do they do after?
There's absolutely nothing. There's no reason to go anywhere else. Just keep staying in college.
I don't know exactly what it is, but I do know that there's a bipartisan kind of thing happening with college sports that can get passed and have an impact on this. I don't know exactly what kind of impact, but I'd say that's the start.
Back when I went to college, I went to college. Okay. Back when I went to college.
Hold up. Are you the spokesman for this right here?
Are you the guy we really want
the guy
carrying
that went
the
to
torch
like 5 different schools?
That doesn't mean I was a bad student. That just means I went to a bunch of different schools. I couldn't make up my mind where I wanted to go.
Is that what that means? You weren't a partier at all?
Yeah. When I went to college, it was go to school, get your degree. Now it's like, if I can't play sports and make money, then what's the point of me going to college?
That's a small percentage of people. I know it feels like a lot because you get it's reported on, but most of the kids are doing what you do, what you did.
I would like to see. I'd like to see the courts take a look at this and go, you know what? For whatever failings there have been in the past and whatever failings might be, we are now starting here, and that
would be great.
And the rule is that you get 5 years. You get an extra year. They're giving every player in college an extra year of eligibility. Nobody's ever had 5 years before. Now you do. So you get 5 years to play. You just have to do it within a 5-year period, which, keeps you hopefully from bouncing from school to school to school at school to school. I think we can say that's a fair rule to these kids. They have so much opportunity to make whatever money they can, and then college is cutting you loose, and you're going to have to go figure out another way.
Adam Paul makes a good point on the chat here.
Give it to us.
NIL wasn't supposed to be what it is today. It was for athletes to make money on signing autographs and stuff. That was like the baby version of it.
It was supposed to be name, image, and likeness, and whatever that covers.
Do you know that I had a guy? You know who Sonny Vaccaro is?
Yes, I know Sonny.
Watch the movie. Do you actually know him?
I've met him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he came on the radio show way back in the day. I'm going to say early 2000s. And he told me that Ed O'Bannon was going to file a lawsuit, and he was helping Ed O'Bannon file the lawsuit. But just encouraging it because the NCAA was using their likeness from that UCLA championship team to sell your not Madden, but EA Sport, whatever all those games were. They're losing all the college athletes in those games.
Ed was
they
the
were
reason
making
we
gazillions of
lost
dollars.
College football,
and I remember, and college football after that. But O'Bannon was the first to actually file the lawsuit. And Sonny Vaccaro said, "Chris, it's going to change everything." And I was like, Sonny, you might be right. Guess what? Sonny was right.
He was spot on.
But it's gone from that, which was to just get these guys a fair amount of money
because
to use their likeness. It's gone from that to just kind of out of control.
Because the adults in the room were terrified of jumping in and being a part of it the right way.
Yeah,
they wanted to wait to see how it kind of all unfolded first, and then at that point, too late. Wild Wild West is here.
Wild Wild West.
There's toothpaste everywhere.
It is. It's not going back.
By the way, that Will Smith Wild Wild West, terrible movie. You guys have never
heard
found
me say
one
it. You didn't like.
You guys have never heard me say it.
That is the first.
That is
all
a terrible
due respect to
movie.
the people who made Wild Wild West. Man, your movie must be
You're in trouble. Have you guys seen it?
I've seen.
It's terrible.
It's bad.
Thank you. That's saying something.
But the fact that you said that, that's news, right?
Yeah,
there.
even I couldn't even finish the movie.
Yeah.
This is a bad movie.
Scrappy, your thoughts on the new host on MLB Network?
I knew. I was waiting for someone to say it.
Because he loves when Livy Dunn gets opportunities.
Here's what I'll say. I told you. I am now a fan of them.
Oh, you're a fan now.
I am a fan. Although she is the only girlfriend that has done an interview today.
So what?
We've been watching it
She's
the entire
only
time.
Livy Dunn.
What does she do?
She has millions of followers.
Great.
It's good for TV.
In this day and age,
That's good
She's
for
on
TV.
MLB Network.
with all due respect,
She's with her
Getting
MLB
interviewed
husband.
by Greg Amsinger, who thinks he's in a boy band.
Greg Amsinger looks ridiculous. He really does. Somebody needs to tell him.
But I really, truly have read more about her and him, and I think they're good
So
people.
you're not a hater no more.
I think they're good people.
Okay, good people. That good. Happy for Livy and Paul. They've reached the good people.
I mean, I don't know how to get a follower, but I know that having a lot of them is a good thing in this world.
For sure.
More Gwynn and Chris coming up. We do have our recap of the NL preseason predictions, and it's funny because we do so bad on them, and Scraby will have it coming up.
There's no excuse for being out of the loop on the latest Padres news. You can stream 97.3
Tony,
Tony, I don't know where Tony went.
Because Tony,
I see the corner of his room.
Oh, well, hopefully he'll be back shortly. Harbaugh.
I'm not sure where he went. I might text him to see if he's okay here in a second.
Hope he didn't. Yeah.
Did you think he fell in the shower or
Well, I hope he
something?
didn't meet with foul play.
You think he met with foul play in our commercial break?
I don't know.
I mean, he is in New York City. So.
He's in New York City. It could be, you never know.
All right, we'll just go forward.
We're just going to go forward without Tony. I'm sure he'll rejoin us when he gets a moment.
Everybody stare at that box in the top right corner because it's just the corner of his room.
I'm going to look now. I'm kind of intrigued.
Oh, someone says maybe he's in the bathroom. I don't know.
He's been known to go there, as have all of us, frankly, but him more than most.
Over under, Tony just forgot that he was doing the show.
That's not nice. Yeah, so maybe that's what they're thinking.
You know what just hit me, Chris?
No.
What if Tony went out to get like ice or something and he forgot his room key?
That is something
Very well
he
possible.
is more than capable of doing.
Because he would never be gone this late, this long, with knowing that he was on the show.
No kidding, man. We took a commercial break like 5 minutes ago, and he has not returned.
I'm going to text him.
Like, are you out in the hall trying to get into your room right now?
Everything okay?
Oh, no. This
Question mark.
is scaring me. No. Did you hear back from Tony yet?
No, I'm thinking
something.
I'm thinking he locked himself out. He doesn't have his phone because it's in the room, so he's down at the front desk or something. I
don't know. I'm sure there's a story in here somewhere.
There's definitely
when we get him
gotta
back on
be
the
a
air.
story. Anyway. I was very concerned about Tony, and I took him off the screen because he's not back. I guarantee you he got locked out of his room.
I don't think you're wrong, because that makes sense. But how far away is the lobby? Of course, the New York hotel, it could be one of those ones where you got to wait a while to get up to the...
And he's just sitting in line. I don't know why I find this so funny, but it is.
Well, it's funny
to me.
it's funny if he comes back with a funny story.
Yeah, like
it's
I locked
not
myself
funny.
out.
It's not funny if he fell and hit his head somewhere
Well,
and we don't know where he is.
Of course,
That's not funny.
Of course, that's not funny.
He's obviously not with his phone because he hasn't gotten back to us.
Has Tony locked himself out before? Not during the show, but I'm sure he has at one point in his life.
Of all people, Tony would certainly seem to be one who would do it.
Oh, August also says, Clinton said, got to use the key card for the elevator too. So maybe he's just stuck.
You can't even get down? No, you don't need the key card to go down.
Okay.
You only need those to go up. You should be able to get down to the lobby to say, hey, I locked myself out. In New York City. But if we do, can you go to the Padre Hotel and knock on Tony's door? We don't know where he is still.
No.
Still hasn't come back.
And I turned on
It's been 20 minutes now.
I know. Now I'm starting to get a little worried.
Yeah. Where'd he go?
What
happened?
I don't know. I would call the front desk of the hotel, but I have no idea where they're staying.
I don't know where they're staying either. And when you sent him a text and said, is everything all right? We have not heard back from him. He is still not back in his room.
I bet you he is standing in line in the lobby as we speak.
Trying to get his key back. Or
someone said text Jesse or Dave. And
it's really not a bad idea. Maybe at the next break, though.
Yes.
If we get to the next break, we got to text those guys so that they can go make sure he's okay. Because I don't know where he is. It's crazy.
Dave Marcus is probably the one to text.
We'll text Dave.
Because he's, Jesse could be doing anything, but Dave's always there, ready to go.
You're trying to say Dave has a ho-hum life and he'd just be sitting around waiting for a text, whereas Jesse might be busy? Is that what you're...
Dave's been doing this job for like 30 years. I don't think the what is the word I'm looking for? Never mind.
All right. Well, there's certainly an explanation, but we don't have it yet.
Text Scan. I don't know Scan well enough to text him.
We're going to text Dave if this gets to the top of the hour, and we still don't have a Tony Gwynn Jr. sighting. All right, do we just go to traffic like it's normal behavior time? I mean, it just seems weird.
We got to move on with the show.
Show must go on?
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, we're going to do the good, the bad, and the really, really weird and ugly next here after traffic. All right, it's with less enthusiasm than usual that we embark on the good, the bad, and the ugly for week 2, Scrape.
I'm going to try not to worry too much.
I'm going to try not to worry also. I'm not necessarily the worrying type.
I'm not either.
But, I'm intrigued now at this point. Like it's with this long pass to Devontae Smith.
He's back!
Helped put him there.
Hold on, he's back, everybody!
Stop everything.
I literally, we went to commercial break, I laid on the bed, and then I just fell asleep.
I never even considered it!
Tony, you care to...
Tony, I don't know where Tony went.
Because Tony...
I see the corner of his room.
Oh, well, hopefully he'll be back shortly. Harbaugh...
I'm not sure where he went. I might text him to see if he's okay here in a second.
Hope he didn't, yeah.
Did you think he fell in the shower or something?
I hope he didn't meet with foul play.
You think he met with foul play in our commercial break?
I don't know.
I mean, he is in New York City. So.
He's in New York City. It could be, you never know.
All right, we'll just go forward.
We're just going to go forward without Tony. I'm sure he'll rejoin us when he gets a moment.
Everybody stare at that box in the top right corner because it's just the corner of his room.
I'm going to look now. I'm kind of intrigued.
Oh, someone says maybe he's in the bathroom. I don't know.
He's been known to go there. As have all of us, frankly, but him more than most.
Over, under, Tony just forgot that he was doing the show.
And that's not nice. So maybe that's what.
In the happy hour, quick segment here. Chris, go.
United States men's national team goalkeeper Matt Freese. I say that. What do you think of?
Him panicking and kicking the ball away?
Exactly. It's all you'll ever think of.
Poor guy.
Sorry, Matt. He said that he feels hurt by the back. And this is why I brought this up. I think it's fair to discuss it. He says he feels hurt by all of the backlash that they've received as a team after, losing the Belgium 4-1 and how, it was such an embarrassing loss. And it's just difficult, he says, for him to listen to it. He said, if you really saw this group on a day-to-day basis, spent time with us, etc., you'd see how badly we wanted it. 2 years ago, we were dreaming of all of this, feeling the honor, responsibility, and, to have it all go, and this is all his quotes, blah, blah, blah. There's really nothing else that crossed my mind. So I get what he's saying because we don't like to think of those things. We just like to think of the final result and think that they were a disaster and they were, they blew it. And Matt Freese, unfortunately, is kind of the poster shot of all of that was that, play he made as a goalkeeper. So should we back off, or is the fact that they're in that high profile of a position in a high profile tournament, they have to listen to some of this?
I I mean, they have to listen to some of it because it does come with it. But
yeah.
I do feel sorry for the athletes of 2026. It's a different world in which fans live in compared to 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Even 10, 15 years ago. Like,
you don't want to go on Twitter there if you're Matt Freeze for maybe the next 6 years.
I wouldn't be surprised he deactivates his whole thing. Like,
because anytime all you have to do is hashtag his name, right? And then he'll see it or whatever.
He's not looking.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying.
No, you don't take much to get him a message.
Because even I thought it was a horrible play and, wanted to wring his neck. And I'm reasonable.
Right.
So
you didn't pick up your phone, find his account, and then send him a DM.
Right.
So I get where he's coming from, but it's just a new skin that athletes are going to have to build in this new kind of fandom era that we're in, where they have more access. There's more things connected to you, a la betting, and there's more boldness than ever because they have the access to you.
Would you want to go? I mean, you can ask him. Do you want to go back to a time when men's soccer means nothing in America?
And nobody cared?
And nobody wanted
if they won or lost?
So now people care. You can't be mad at people for caring.
Yeah, but you can be mad at people for just being ridiculous.
No, you're right.
I think that's really what he's
the ridiculousness.
The ridiculous.
Obviously,
all of us were disappointed and mad. All of us didn't then get on the internet and go, "You should." Whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That part is completely ridiculous.
There is more of that now that gets seen than there is just the mad fan that is mad and not taking it a step further.
I'll never understand those people that reach out to a celebrity or an athlete and trash them.
It all went cattywampus when we all had to stay in our houses for that whole year.
Yeah, things did get weird.
It hasn't returned to normalcy since.
It's at least wampus still.
It's at least wampus. It might not be catty. It's just
one last potpourri item for the day. Michigan Athletic Director Ward Manuel is not letting go. Man, he wants to stay in the job. He thinks he's earned it. He deserves it. Everyone's trying to get him out of there.
They want to fire him?
Yeah, they're trying to get him out, Tony, after 40 years.
He just won a national championship.
Yeah, but I think it has more to do with Sharon Moore.
Well, you got Sharon Moore is only really the tip of the iceberg.
I forgot about Sharon.
Jim Harbaugh and the cheating.
The story goes on and on and on and on, unfortunately. I don't even have time for all of them.
He's been there 40 years?
Yeah.
I didn't know ADs keep their job that long.
Yeah. So he's
he must where all the bodies.
He's a dinosaur. Right. He's got
That's how he made 40 years.
You don't stay in that job.
Yeah, he was there for Bo Schembechler. He was there when when Bill Frieder walked away and Steve Fisher took over.
Wow. That's crazy.
So, yeah, he's been there a long way, and they have won football and they've won football and basketball in the last couple years. So, but yeah, the on-field controversy, Sharon Moore, Sharon Moore,
right?
Yeah, staff member, that all thing.
I'm gonna have to ask Jake about this when I see him.
Quarterbacks coach Matt Weiss, federal charges of felony aggravated identity theft. These are just the latest things that are popping up under his watch. Again, I don't know that I can blame an athletic director for every single thing every coach out there or somebody does, but somebody has to take the responsibility.
When you've been there for 40 years, you got some pull.
Yeah, right.
And apparently I was reading about the football situation. Apparently there were a lot of people that knew about it and just no one did anything about it.
Yeah, I mean, we read that in the first articles that hit. Like this was like a dirty, non-secret secret.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll keep an eye on old Ward Manuel.
Let's get a break.
Go get him, Ward.
We'll finish on the other side.
From the first pitch of the year to the biggest.
It's 97.3 The Fan. Little bonus action for you out there with Scraby going from 6 to 7 on the Chronicles. He'll keep you up to date with the goings on in the old All-Star game. Nice little rally here for the American League. Bases loaded, 2 outs in the top of the first inning. So we'll see if anything comes of that. Scraby, though, he likes to do this, even though he has to embarrass himself a little bit along the way. He gets to embarrass us as well, because we look back at our preseason baseball picks. We did the American League yesterday. That was ugly.
Yep.
I don't know the National League's going to be a whole lot better.
You're probably right about that.
Yeah.
First, all guests. Our guest earlier, Marvell Wynn, joined us on the SDCCU fan hotline. It's not big bank banking. It's better. Schwarby already hitting balls in the cage. He just seems like he just swings a bat all day long.
He's a DH, so I mean that's kind of.
I guess that is his job, right? Let's start with the National League Central. First place, Tony and I said Cubs. Chris said the Reds.
Ay, ay, ay. Almost every team I picked is actually in last place.
I like that. Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, what was I doing?
Last place, Tony said Pirates. Chris and I said the Cardinals, and
we're all wrong.
Yeah.
Cardinals because it's the Reds.
God. Wait, who's in first place? Cubs?
No.
Brewers.
Crew
again?
Why did
Brewers,
we
Cubs,
none of us said that?
Because we don't believe in the Brewers
Pirates.
ever.
MVP Tony said Jackson Churio. He broke his hand right out the gate, so
that's not good.
But he's done well since then.
Yep. Chris said Ellie De La Cruz, who was also injured, and I said Paul Skeens, who has struggled for Paul Skeens.
Yeah, well, don't even ask me who the actual MVP of that division is, because it'll get back to him. I don't want him to know that I know.
Who is it?
It's got to be PCA.
Oh, yeah, PCA.
Hate to tell you.
Yeah, PCA has been pretty good.
Jordan Walker could get a vote, maybe.
I could do without his little dance that he does, PCA.
This one?
Yeah.
That's got it.
What do you think he's doing?
I hate that one.
What do you think?
Needs to go watch Chris do that.
What do you think he's doing there, Chris?
Shoving his crotch in our face. That's what he's doing. I don't need to see it.
That's a good. Yeah, I mean,
is that what it is?
You know what? If you're baseball, just tell them you can't do that.
Oh, the AL is off to a terrific start.
Bellinger or Rice. I saw it was Bellinger. It was Rice. Ben Rice, 2-run single.
Yeah,
2-0 AL.
All right, Cy Young. We all went Skeens. He's probably not going to be the guy.
No, it was Bellinger.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Bellinger's starting. Shows what I don't. Oh, Sanchez barely got out of the way of that one.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So Bellinger to Rice, back to Bellinger. And now Rice is up.
We have, we all said Skeens. Skeens is not the Cy Young for the NL Central
not
right
that
now.
division?
Chase Burns probably.
Burns is having a heck of a year.
Newcomer, Tony and I both said Alex Bregman. He's not great.
Really bad until the last couple games.
Chris said Eugenio Suarez.
Yeah. Single-handedly killing me.
NL East, Tony said the Mets were in first place. Or Tony and I said the Mets. Both of us did. Chris said Phillies.
Whoa. Don't skate over that Mets thing too quickly.
Why?
That's a pretty bad pick.
I mean,
sure.
it's a bad pick, but the team, they should be better than they are. Mets. They should be better than they are.
Seen it coming.
I didn't know until, until we finally heard about the GM being okay, hanging out couch with Soto. Like, it just, okay, it makes sense now. Okay.
Last place, we all picked the Nationals, which not true. Nationals are playing good baseball. MVP, we all picked Juan Soto.
Even I did?
Yep.
Wow.
For the Cy Young, Tony said Chris Sale. Chris said Freddie Peralta. I said Kodai Senga, which I don't even think he's on the roster anymore.
He's 0-10, I think.
That was 10?
That was
something like that.
That was a fly pick at the time. You thought it was like,
Kodai Senga? Yeah.
This is going to be a good, and it hasn't turned out.
I got to go probably Zach Wheeler. Cy Young in that division.
Well, he's not even a all-star, so I think
don't
it
care.
has to be Chris Sale.
Could be wrong.
Newcomer, Tony said Luis Robert Jr. And
we have jinxed every single player.
I don't know that Luis
so
Robert
far.
Jr. can be jinxed. He's been the same guy for some years now. Chris said Bo Bichette.
Man, another bad guy. Okay.
And this was a joke for me, but Jorge Polanco.
Why was that a joke?
Because remember when I compared Jorge Polanco to Luis Ariz, and you were like, Jorge Polanco's a nobody.
We couldn't have picked 3 worse players, and we did. They're all Mets.
Katrina says, what is the opposite of Nostradamus? Because you guys are whatever that is.
Thank you, Katrina.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
National League West.
She's not wrong.
Tony said Padres come in first place. Still a chance, guys. Still a chance. Chris and I said Dodgers. Last place, we all said Rockies, which obviously is
I'll tell you one
correct.
thing. They've given the Giants a push at least. I think it's only 2 or 3 games, so they could get out of that cellar.
MVP, Tony and Chris said Shohei. I said Fernando. Shohei's probably
Well, he's automatically the MVP just because of what he can do, but there might be some other guys in that division.
Cy Young, Tony said Robbie Ray.
Jeez, what was I?
I know. Like we're at the time, we feel good about these two.
I felt great about that.
Yeah. Oh, who's it going to be, Tony? Robbie Ray, of course.
Duh.
We're like, yeah, good pick, Tony. Well,
right.
You
guys
like,
are over there gassing me up.
Like, yeah.
Pick,
you know what I think it's like? You know that remember the game show? It's still on. Family Feud.
Oh, good
when
answer.
The
Good
guy at the back
answer.
goes, it's the dumbest thing ever, and everybody goes, yeah. That's what we're like on this.
You know what? I think we should be on Family Feud. I don't know who would be our 4th person, but I think we would be really good at Family Feud.
I don't think so. Who's my last? Who did I pick for the Cy Young? Oh, Ohtani.
Nope.
No. Who?
Mason Miller.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. All right. I think he's kind of they've quieted on his talk.
Well, he doesn't pitch as much anymore. So
gotta have opportunity.
Yeah.
I said Logan Webb. Obviously not correct. Who is the Cy Young of the National League West right now, you think? Yamamoto?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Tony for the newcomer said Harrison Bader.
Wow. We're not just picking players that are having bad years, guys that are awful. Like Bader's hitting at 140 and isn't hurt. And I'm making fun of Tony's, but what's mine? Oh God,
yours is Kyle Tucker, so not.
Yeah, but he
hasn't been great.
Disappointing.
I mean,
at least on the planet,
right? Yeah, right.
For at least 2 swings, my pick was correct.
Who's
Nick
that?
Castellanos. At least 2 swings, my pick was correct.
I think I said it earlier. Castellanos may have the last laugh when this is all over. We should look it up. When did he actually get released? Because their record has not been good since that day. Just saying.
I like how just awful my picks were. I always like do research too.
Every single one of our picks sound terrible. I haven't heard one good one yet.
Surprised I'm a baseball analyst after those picks.
Is that it?
That's it.
Thank God. Goodness. I couldn't take it anymore. I want to read you guys Mbappe's quote after the game.
Okay. Spain 2, France 0. What Mbappe say?
He said, you take all the glory when you win. When you don't win, you have to take all the bleep.
Yeah.
Matt Freese could win.
Yeah, right. Matt should read that one.
Just think of that.
I can't believe that he's upset that people are upset that they lost.
He said he was hurt.
He was hurt with what was being said.
Right. I think you're focusing on being mad. I don't think he's mad. I think he was hurt by some of the ridiculousness that people said.
Yeah,
I will say that
but some of it, like when you don't come through and you have shown the masses that it's a possibility, there's going to be some of this that comes with it.
Did you see the response for Team Norway when they got back?
Did they make them walk home?
Swim?
No, I'm assuming they had like
to go
millions
across
of people.
the Arctic and come down that way.
They had to go the long way.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't know. Tens of thousands of people out in the town. Oh my God,
awesome.
Tony. They were.
That's how it should be.
Yeah, it was incredible.
They
they got was the quarterfinals. So that was, they went crazy for them there.
Was Holland still carrying around the raccoon?
He was carrying his,
carrying
his raccoon around.
I guess the raccoon's drinking alcohol, so it's
totally
one of those
I guess
things.
Norway's big thing was to pretend like you're rowing a boat or something.
Yeah,
so
because you're a Viking.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. But anyway, so all the people were out there rowing the boats. It was like in mass. So they went crazy in Norway.
I loved it.
So that was different than what the response was here to our exit, which was, you guys suck.
I knew this was going to happen.
Why do I believe in the UFC?
Yeah. Probably, I tell you, when like Matt Freese could show up at some, youth soccer tournament in the Bay Area and get out of here. You couldn't get the job done last week. I'd rather use my kid in goal.
I'm going to start you saying, don't pull Freeze. Don't pull Freeze.
Poor guy.
Man. All right. I got something we could talk about for a couple minutes. I told Tony this before the show. He said, save it for a point in the show. And now is the time. My neighbor across the street is, he
this
likes
is a very, very
Scraby, I know.
Right here. So you
now, in your guys' neighborhoods, even though parking spaces are obviously not reserved, doesn't the neighborhood kind of just know whose spot it is?
And I tell you what, I'll give you a good example. We have I don't have neighbors to my right. It's a street.
Okay.
I have neighbors to my left. And so when I have company over that parks on the street, both of us, we tend to kind of just let each other park.
Gotcha.
But on normal days, at least we make it a point to make sure that where their gate line ends is our last bit of area which we can park.
You're a nice guy.
Now, because we have all the, and we do that because there's no neighbor to our right. So we got the rest of the street even beyond our gate on the other side.
That's nice.
So I know what you're talking about. I
mean, Chris, your neighborhood. I mean, do you understand the concept I'm talking about? Neighborhoods just kind of understand whose parking spots.
Well, I mean, we live in like a,
Yeah, I know where you live.
What would you call it? A complex or
it's
just a little community there? It's a circle.
Yeah, complex.
Complex.
What I'm saying though, but
condominium.
I'm pretty sure everybody who parks anywhere in that circle where we live lives in that circle.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Typically, do they park
kind of in the same spots?
Near their house,
pretty much, for sure.
Okay,
but nobody parks in there that's just driving through, and good. Let's park in there. Be way out of the way. So we don't have to put up with anybody like
this
that.
Guy. He's a very nice guy. He is usually out working on something in his front yard, and it's a boat. And so he has his truck and his boat, and it's like taking up the entire driveway and everything. Across the street is where I park, but
across the street, is that in front of your house?
Yes.
Okay.
For the in the last 2 months, for some reason, whenever he works on the boat, he moves his cars in front of our house and in my spot.
And this troubles you because
he has place. He can't just take a boat.
But how is it affecting
because I
you?
don't have a spot anymore, and now I need to go down to the end of the street, and I have to walk all the way back. So
he's taking his boat and his other car and parking in a spot is usually yours.
Yeah, and leaving it there for 3 or 4 days at a time.
And so you got to walk. How long is the walk?
It's not a far walk, but I don't want my car down that way because it's not in front of my house. And I don't know, people could go, there's kids in the neighborhood that could go through it if they
live in a good neighborhood.
I do. I'm not saying that I'm worried about it.
I'm going to go through it.
You're not going to find anything. But here's the thing is isn't it rude for a neighbor just to take the spot across the street for 3 or 4 days at a time? And sometimes he doesn't even it's big enough for two cars. Sometimes he parks in the middle.
Oh, so
only one car can park.
Why don't you just go confront him?
I've said some things. I said some things.
I want to hear your
when I got out of the car 2 weeks ago, he was out there, and I was like, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're just good.
This is really dorky.
Man, did you swear?
No.
Okay, so let's hear it.
This is really dorky. I'd be like, man, when am I going to get to park in my spot again? I wonder.
Wait, you said that? You didn't actually say it to him. You just said it out loud.
No, in like a joking way to him, and
that probably jolted the guy to his core.
He didn't get it.
He didn't
understand that
Did he not even acknowledge it?
He was like, ha ha ha.
Why don't you go egg his house or something?
So basically, that comment did nothing.
It did nothing. But do I have a right to ask them to move?
I think so.
You probably do, but you're not going to do it.
No, you're probably right about that. I'm not going to do it. I mean, I did call the police on that.
I mean, honestly, Scraby,
time.
it sounds like you live in one of the most disoriented neighborhoods ever. I mean, you had dogs on your lawn with leaving.
Well, that was one person.
Nah, but you've had it all.
But you've had it, though.
Yeah, you've had pretty much everything.
It's been calm lately, I would say.
I would like to complain about one thing before I go.
Yes.
And it comes to my
The
neighborhood
complaint
parking.
department is open.
Sure. Right across the way is a wonderful lady. I'm not going to go with names and everything. She moved in within the last year, bought the house from obviously the previous. She comes in. She's very nice, and we're big fans of hers. But she does travel a lot. And that's okay, except whenever she travels, she has her brother stay there, kind of watch the house. Now,
brother's taking carte blanche on everything.
You can already tell that the brother's not my favorite. But here's what's really not my favorite. He has, and sorry about this if you're into this, but I think, you're going to get it, most of you. He owns a brand new 2026 Tesla Cybertruck.
Oh.
Now, you have a Tesla.
Sorry to all the Cybertruck drivers.
Yeah, I'm sorry to all of you out there. There's a few. I'd say the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
It really is.
Okay,
I
think it is. I don't think a lot.
I tried to make myself like it. Too.
Yeah,
I got it.
You want to try to
it's
see.
Like this is really. It's not.
It's really
it's
ugly.
not.
And here's the other thing, Tony. It's so big and just oblong shape and weird. It doesn't even fit in their 2-car garage. So when he first started staying there, it was sticking out the garage.
He couldn't even close
I
it.
knew that wasn't going to last.
No way.
I didn't say anything because he's across the way, but I knew the people who lived in his little area would say something, and they did. But now he has to park it pretty much right across from my house, and I have to see this thing all the time. I just want to say that the lady who owns the place can't get back soon enough because these trucks should
you're tired of looking at it.
Yes.
I mean, it is.
I'm sorry, and if you have
It's
one,
bad.
I God love you, but they just really are an eyesore as far as I'm concerned.
Jeff says, so her brother is a Dodger fan? I saw a ton of Cybertrucks at Dodger Stadium.
I can see that.
All right.
That's going to wrap it up. I don't know what's goofier looking, this Tesla Cybertruck or the Greg Amsinger new hairstyle on MLB Network.
I think I'd rather have the Tesla Cybertruck.
I think I would too.
He looks really bad.
I'm gonna have to talk to Greg when I see him.
Yeah.
Like for
Tell
anybody
him
who
like
can't
we
see,
spent a half
You know
the
what
show
the funny
making
thing
fun
is?
of
He
him.
may have already explained why his hair is like that.
Yeah, we just have
got
no
the
idea.
sound down.
Right, that's true. We don't know.
We have
But
no
his
idea.
hair is like, it's like his
atrocious.
bangs are down on his forehead now.
He doesn't look
We're
good.
talking about a man with bangs. So that's
Scraby will
already
keep you going on the
issue.
All-Star game. He's got an extra hour. Tony and I are out. See you tomorrow, everybody. Have a good rest of your Tuesday. Thanks for being with us on Gwynn and Chris.